because in this moment I forgot I already wrote the diary. I complete the diary here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the things that you discovered in the fort in the last session. So if you want to shoot something, read something, is in the diary. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Lucas, can you move the witness to where everybody else is?
Oh, come on. Yes, I don't know. I thought that this would be okay.
Cool.
Is the witness in the garrison?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So basically, this moment you returned from the fort. You are extremely exhausted, stressed, feeling yourself very tired. It's the end of the evening. You have still some rays of sun in the sky, cloudy sky. But in the moment when you enter in the garrison, some survivors open the main gates to you, remembering that these gates are kind of broken, but they can still open and close. You cannot lock the garrison. You see a woman being healed or receiving some kind of medical treatment, very rudimentary medical treatments from Dara and Zed. This woman is wearing, Awyin know this woman, the name is here, but he doesn't know it yet, wearing a kind of armor from the Hell Riders form. Awyin knows it.
The Hell Riders are from this area?
Yeah, they are from
the
city that flew away.
Yeah, let me check. I don't know if you are a ranger, so I can say that you probably know this if you're a ranger of the region,
Yeah.
right? So you know the Hell Riders are basically the military force of Elturel, the king, the main army, right?
Cut now.
Yeah. So
You're
they
out of
basically.
here.
They're the main army, John. The fighting force
Okay,
of Elturel.
Yes. Are you listening to me? My audio is working.
Yeah, it's working now. It just cut out for a second in the middle of what you were saying.
Okay. Yes, it's the main armies, the main forces of Elturel, and they are kind of famous. So this is basically some kind of information that usually everyone knows, right? They are kind of famous in the region. Only if you had in the party someone that is extremely foreigner from this area, from Baldur's Gate or even Elturel, these people wouldn't know anything about the Hell Riders. But as I believe everyone is around here, so everybody knows what is a Hell Rider. And this woman is injured. You see some burns in her skin, and her armor is she's wearing a kind of a plate armor, but you have some pieces of cloth covering, right? In a military way, but she's here receiving some treatments, injured. The other survivors are basically looking to the woman, talking to each other, and when you went to the garrison, they looked very relieved, including Dara and Zad. They are happy, satisfied that you are back. What do you do seeing that? Remember that you are with Nola? I don't know why the token is written. Not the name,
Well,
not the name is.
just wait a bit before I approach her because I'm listening to what Camille has to say about her to me.
Yes.
So just gonna be listening to my bird for a while.
Okay, so Frederick sees Camille. Camille and goes immediately close to you at your arm, right? And she starts to this, I don't know, some psychic talking, you know, some kind of magical talking that you have, and you basically start to see what happened in and is that the place was an inn and also a stable, right? A place for horses, to raise horses, take care of horses. And Camille described everything that she saw. The hellhounds, hounds that spits fire from their mouths, killing and burning everyone. This woman fighting against them and almost dying in the fight. Another woman she was only saved because another woman screamed, calling the attention of the hounds, basically sacrificing herself to save this Hell Rider. And the Hell Rider just fled in desperation. Why this? What all of you are going to do? You have Nola, she's also very injured, you know. I said some days being tortured by the cultists in the fort. So what do you want to do? It's the end of the evening.
Thallon already went to bed.
Okay.
He's extremely sleepy and not in good shape.
Definitely. Okay, you're already here. You enter in the barracks here. You find yourself a bed. Ginelmi follows you and also starts to find a way to rest. Awyin, what do you do?
I move towards Mantlemorn.
Okay.
I move towards her, and I actually I don't know what my relationship is exactly in terms of Torn versus the Hell Riders. I think the Hell Riders are pretty much like the special forces of Elturel.
No, they're basic. They are the main forces. They are not the special forces. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you are a paladin, you know that they are, as Elturel is a kind of holy city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are basically not an army of paladins. The army of paladins in the Elturel is the Order of the Companion, but they are you have a good relationship with them if you are a paladin and you are of the region because of this, as the city is holy, you are a holy person or have this relationship with the holiness.
All right, so I walk up to her and saying in the name of Torn, what a foul, what horror has passed us. You must have seen much. We must.
You first see Dara. She kind of almost hugs you, but she felt that she doesn't have the intimacy enough. But she's a kind of very good person. So but you see that she is very happy and see you as Zadar is, and she looks to you and when she was. Yeah, she gets close to you, say it's so good that you returned. We were concerned. I don't know if we alone here we could survive. At the same time, you see this woman that looks to you and she says, "So you are the adventures that this girl is speaking about. Thanks for the gods. It's the first time that I see someone here that could help the kingdom against this horror that's happening over here. I come from a small inn, the Fabled Farm. It's kind of famous here. Fabled Farm, right here in the Fabled. about. It's kind of famous here. It's the place where a great friend of mine, of my family, lived. At the place were attacked by some strange creatures, hounds, dark hounds that spit fire from their mouths. I think they're fiendish or something. They're not from this world. I was just returning from. I'm traveling the roads, but the roads are taken by these creatures. The whole kingdom is being torn apart. She speaks to you.
I am Awyin, my lady. Your name?
My name is Rhea Monthamore.
I grab
I'm,
her. Rhea.
I'm from the House Rider. I'm a captain.
Captain Rhea. Captain, listen to me. I don't know. Have you seen it? Elturel has fallen. The lands are on fire. The forces from beyond have invaded. I am of the Oath of the Watchers. I've worked with the Hell Riders and the Orders of the Companions for many a year to prevent this. Our plans have fallen to ruin, but we know something of what has happened. And I bring the, and I point to, gosh, what's her name? The girl. The,
Dara.
Dola?
we must,
Dara. The girl's name here is Dara.
Dara, sorry, I forgot, I just forgot. It's what
No. Okay, come on.
I point to Dara and I say, she is special, and we must watch over her. The forces of darkness that have brought this upon us, seek her. She has seen prophecies. She may see more yet. She is gifted with the blood of the heavens.
She looks to you and say, Awyin, right? If
Yes, Captain.
if you have told me a 10 day before, I wouldn't believe, but after what I saw, definitely I will believe in your word. So I felt trust in you, so I can say that I was in a lone mission. And this 10 day before that terrible incident with the capital of the kingdom, I was in that inn pursuing a strange information, trying to understand that friend of mine, that woman. Her name is Vasha. She sent a message to me in Elturel 10 days ago, telling me, not 10 days ago, at the beginning of this 10 days, sorry, telling me that our higher overseer, Tavius Krieg, was seen in her inn, traveling in direction to Baldur's Gate. And the first time I thought that it was a lie, because I saw Tavius Krieg, our overseer, traveling in the city. He was expecting the visit of the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, Underhavenward. I saw him in the city, but she told me that she saw Tavius traveling towards Baldur's Gate. I thought that she were crazy or something like that, but she's an old friend of my family. She wouldn't be playing with him, something like that. So I went there to investigating. I was passing some days in that place, talking with her. Then, the city disappeared. I saw from far the glowing orb, the giant glowing orb.
Yes.
Just some days after, we were attacked. Saw the roads going, trying to find the garrison here, and they were all taken by creatures. I saw bodies of travelers in the roads. I don't know. I think that we are already doomed.
You must not lose faith, Captain. Dark times are upon us. A storm has engulfed us. But there is light yet. You must have faith. You must have faith in the gods.
Yeah. I think we need to find a way to move these people away from this garrison. We need to return to Baldur's Gate somehow. But the roads are not safe anymore. That's for sure.
No place is safe. At least this place is partially fortified. It's been enough to keep these people, protected for at least a day. There are foul forces about us. We have seen evidence. We have some inkling of how this was brought about. We are almost close to the Nexus. Further up the hill, there, much evil doings have been.
You're talking about the fort?
Yes, it is a place of utter corruption.
Yes.
What you tell me about your mission, I fear now that the rot of the outer planes has seeped deeper into our world than I would have imagined. Perhaps even deep into Elturel, which would explain what has happened. We have been betrayed.
Oh, I see. Of these foul creatures, some kind of devilish, yendish forces are acting. But I need to find a way to help these people and maybe regroup with the remaining Hell Riders that I found. We cannot use the roads, but we should try to use the roads outside of the maps. I know a place or two. We could try to use the smuggler roads that exist around the kingdom. I used to patrol this area some years ago. I know a place where we can go. It's kind of close to here. We can try to move people from here to there. But we need to be careful. I can give you the directions of that place, but first I need you to help me with some task. I see that you have very capable people around here. Maybe this task could help us even to discover more information about what is happening with the kingdom. Right, when I was in the inn, and then when I fled, I saw some men with robes and horses, dark robes. Do you know anything about that?
When was this? How many?
Today. I saw 3 or 4 and horses. I was very injured.
Unfortunately, we may know who you speak of.
I saw they speaking about prisoners, taking prisoners. That may be. We need to find these prisoners. I'm kind of desperate because maybe that they could, if my friend didn't die in the inn, she maybe were taken to that place. Do you know anything about prisoners? Do you know anything about?
I described the wizard.
She said, she looks. I never heard anything about that. The fort was. The access to the fort was forbidden. The High Overseer, in person, gave the orders to steal the fort, and this happened. This order was given decades ago. How they are using the fort?
Is it not convenient then that the overseer should forbid anyone from entering?
Don't speak. Are you implying something against the overseer, the most holy man in the Elturel? It's impossible. He is our Lord and He was our Savior 50 years ago.
Have you not
When
seen
the companion appeared? It's impossible. Just impossible. You see that when you imply something about Tavius Krieg, she kind of closed her face, and it's impossible. And it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that you're not an Eltu guardian, but you are almost committing heresy with these words. So please, let's stop the talking here. We need to find a way to protect these people, discover something about this, discovering something about what is happening, and maybe free that prisoners.
Captain, we have discovered already. We have been up to the fort. We have seen the aftermath of the heretics and madmen who have brought this about. You should listen carefully when I say that we are surrounded by heretics and traitors. Something of this magnitude does not befall easily. It is a plan that has been formed over many decades. And I'm starting to see strands of it that make me sick to my stomach. And whether you like to hear it or not, we must be open to all possibilities and all possible explanations. I have fought things just within the last 24 hours that should not be walking on this plane. I have seen these before, and I pull up my arm. My whole arm is burnt. My arm is semi-withered. You can see that when I bring it up, right? It's like a Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, you see that she's kind of getting pressed with the injuries.
It is not the first time I have seen hellfire.
Okay. You convince me. But so let's define our priorities right now. Let's try to say, are you all able to help me with this task? I need to rescue that, or find the prisoners and then bring them here. And after that, we could travel through the smuggler roads until Baldur's Gate or something nearby. I also know a kind of place where we could go. It's a place used for the smugglers to rest and store their products. It's close to the woods, of Sharp Teeth. It's not a secure place, a very secure place, but the nearest place that we have to find horses and then travel back to Baldur's Gate. is the farm of a man that is known in the region as Old Birth. We could go to that place after we rescue that prisoners, and then from there we could find a way to flee to Baldur's Gate.
Then so be it. We will move these people from this accursed place. But I
As
tell
first,
you,
I need you to help me to find that prisoners.
where are these prisoners? We have already found one, and I wave back. Up in the fort. That one.
She looks to the woman and say, "You!" She asks to Nola. Nola say, "What the fuck? Why do you want it?" She looks and say, "You were a prisoner of that heretics." As prisoner, then Nola answers, "If you're a prisoner as equal a person that was beaten almost to death, yes, I think I was." "Do you know anywhere they send prisoners or something like that?" They say, "No, honey. They were spanking me while before telling me this kind of information. So we need to track them. I believe that they are close to the Fabled Farm Inn."
During this, Leslie will peek over the wall and beckon Nola to come with him.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, she asks you, all of you, and Thallon is sleeping, Kinome is sleeping, Friedric's talking with Camille, Awin's having this conversation with Awyin, and Nola is speaking with Leslie. And basically, let's resume what we listened from Rhea, right? Rhea tells that there is some kind of place where prisoners were taken by the Scrutus nearby that inn where she was, and she knows a place where they can travel. All of you, the survivors and everyone can travel to, in that place, find horses or something to return to Baldur's Gate using some kind of smuggler routes, hidden routes that are not in the maps, right? So she asks your help to this.
When I notice that this conversation is kind of slowing down, I'm gonna approach, then with my right arm, and hi, sorry to bother you two. By the way, I'm Friedric. Nice to meet you. Rhea, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to impertinate you, but I just wish you to ask some questions about things that we know that we might correlate, if you don't mind. I know you're tired. But the situation asks. I wish I'd like to know if you know some names first. For example, do you know anyone that goes by the name of Urkev?
You're saying that traitor Urkev?
Okay, that's good.
Urkev is an outlaw, one of the most hunted outlaw of the history of Elturel. He was a paladin, and he betrayed the order of the companion. But Urkit were killed some years ago after a hunt that involved hell riders and even paladins. That was the information that we got. Why are you asking about that?
Who he murdered?
He betrayed the order. He kind of broke his oath, as some paladins tells me. And for a paladin, looks like it is a great crime. And then he became an outlaw. He started to kill people, rob, do the most outrageous things. He lives how he lives. Then you see Kursk come in here and say, oh, I saw him. Who you saw? I saw Rukith. I saw the man. It's impossible. He was killed. That's the information that we got. It's true. He lives and he's law to everyone here. He looks scared to say that man, it's possible that he's alive. The information that we got that he was killed.
Well, allow me to introduce you to Captain. This is Kursk. He was taken by the order and work here in the garrison. He witnessed all the events that occur in the slaughter of this place.
What? Sorry, I didn't listen. Sorry, Yuri, I didn't listen.
Hello, it's cutting?
Yeah, now I'm listening.
Hello?
Yeah, now we can hear you now. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, allow me to introduce you too. This Kursk, he lived here with the paladins and witnessed the slaughter that happened here. Guided apparently by Urkif. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to continue with my inquiry.
Sorry. My phone is not good. Tell me again, Yuri. You asked about Urkut to her, and
I was going to keep asking.
okay, she says you first that he's kind of an outlaw, and she's very. All of you notice that she's very impressed that he's alive.
Okay. Do you know anyone that go by the name of Draven?
I never heard anything about that.
Okay. Do you know anyone that go by the name of No Strums?
It's a kind of name that you could find in Elturel, but I never heard anyone with this name. It's an Elturgardian name, but I never heard anything about that.
Okay.
Why are you speaking for these people?
Wait in just a minute. Let's just have this straight out. And for last but not less important, do you know the name Zariel?
When you speak the name Zariel, she freezes. She looks to you and say, "It's Zariel. It's I only heard this name in myths and story told to children and to sleep. Why Zariel? Why this name? It's a kind of famous in Elturel, the myth of Zariel, but it's a story for kids. It's a story for.
Okay. Well, we found some things that relate all these names together. And then I pulled the book of Nostrum that we found in the fortress. We found this book, the fort. It belonged to this man, Nostrums. It's a diary. here it compels all the story of the last 15 years. I imagine 15 years would be the time, more or less, where the High Seer prohibit anyone to come to the fortress.
Mm.
Well, I think we have
She,
a lot to...
she looks to the book and say, "This book reveals what? Could I read it?"
Yes, I'm just finishing an inspection to see if not Kursk holds anything that is going to be dangerous to easier minds, as you might understand my precautions. But yes, as soon as I finish my investigation, I will gladly give it to you or anyone else that is interested in reading through it. Another thing. The inn.
What is in this book? What is reveals all those names that you speak to me are in this book?
Yes. Except for the name of Zerial. This one.
Well, the myth of Zerial is kind of old here. The myth of the angel that falls after travel to the not up to Avernus and fight against the demons of the abyss and the devils of the Nine Helms and the Blood War. And this myth is also what gave us the Hell Riders, the name Hell Riders, because it's the kind of the army of Elturel rode with the angel Zariel to this battle. It's a long myth, but it's just a myth.
Well,
It's just
unfortunately, as Mr. Melinor is saying, it appears to have some, allegedly, why this diary apparently holds some truth. And another thing that I would like to know, what happened to the woman in the inn that just came?
Sorry, I didn't. Say again. Say again.
Okay. What happened to the woman in the inn that just came from?
The woman?
The
What?
woman
Yeah.
from the inn that she just
Oh yeah, so okay. And well, I was fighting with some creatures in the road when the attack started. Then I returned to the inn and I found another 3 huge hounds. I started to fight them, but they spit fire from their mouths, and when they bite me, I felt their teeth burning my flesh. They started to kill me. I would die in battle, but my friend Vash appeared and screamed, calling their attention. She told me to run. I tried to help her. She started to cry, but it's strong enough. I think that she died, or maybe she was kidnapped by these cultists. I need to find her. If she's alive, if I have a glimpse of opportunity to see her alive again, I need to do everything. If you don't want to follow me, I understand. You pass it through hell, as I see, but I'm going back there. I need to find my friend, and I need to find the others. If there is someone imprisoned by these heretics, they must pay. I must make them pay. She starts, fiercely speak. She's stressed as well. It's very visible.
Okay, you guys can see that Friedrich is getting a little bit uncomfortable with this raise of tone. It's good to see that you still have hope and fire in your heart, Captain. But one last question. Do you know anything about Armados?
What is this? No, what's this?
I wish to know as too. Well, you should take some rest. As soon as I finish the book, I will gladly give it to you so you can have a full vision of what is coming.
Okay. Looks like that you are someone that participated of the incursion in the fort. Could you help me with this task to recover the prisoners, to maybe make these people free from these cultists?
This should take thoughtful analysis. Please try and understand. I'm not saying no, but my priority is for the people that I have now and that I compromised myself with, that are here, these commoners. They trusted us on the survival. I understand that there's more need to retrieve the poor souls of more people that have no way to find for themselves. But unfortunately, it's too late of the day and everyone's too tired. Maybe tomorrow in the morning, first thing.
Okay.
You're gladly welcome here. We have not much to give. We have beds and a little bit of, I suppose, clean water. And you could serve yourself gladly.
I have, with these Friedric and other companions, traveled much, spilled much blood, seen things I should hope none of you ever have to see. We are at our ragged edge, but I take my sword out, put it across my chest. But if need be, I shall find the reserves that Tor may bless me. I speak not for them, for they have been through something they have but fallen accidentally into. But it is my duty to protect this realm from the corruption. I am at your ready. If we should travel to this inn, if even tonight, I shall follow.
We need to rest a little. I'm in no conditions to fight. I'm injured as you are. I faced hellfire.
Then rest. Rest tonight, and we shall move out tomorrow, those who wish to come.
Okay. Tomorrow morning, I'll be able to travel nearby this and find a way to discover where these cultists take the prisoners. From there, we could travel to Oldsberth Farm and using the smuggler roads, and then fled to Baldur's Gate. I think that it's a good plan. And she describes, okay, and then she kind of describes to you the locations of the inn. She speaks to you the more or less the location of Old Berth's farm. I'm going to show you on the map here. I'm going to take the witness also here. So, well, we have Old Berth is here. So basically, is everyone seen. What you are here in this very bright blue here. So Old Bird Farms is in the beginning of the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Okay, the fire is basically where the fabled fallen in war. So this is the location of the fabled fall. Okay, so looks like there is some kind of prisoners or someone prison in this region. You need to find precisely where the hostages, the prisoners are. Okay.
Out by here, by the fire.
Yeah, around the fire. So the Bird's Farm is it's not far. We could say that is 18 miles. So it's basically a day of travel, I presume, or less. And you're going to use some smuggler roads, so you're basically out of the main roads, because as Rhea told you, the main roads were taken. Devils, or some kind of creatures. And knowing that the cultists are bringing devils through decades to the kingdom, so it's kind of very possible that the roads are now
Pretty shit.
Yes, and it's the purge. The name, this, when the expression "the purge" to you now start to get more and more logical. Okay.
Okay.
I turn to like some of the to Kursk, the half orc, and I say, Kursk, please take care of the captain. Find her a place to sleep. Bring her food and water. She needs to be ready for travel tomorrow. I trust you can do this. Yes.
Yes, sure. Please, Captain, follow me.
And
He
Kursk,
starts to. Yes.
I thank you. I thank you for your vigilance. You have kept these people safe while we were gone. You have done-
I do anything I can, sir. You see that he's becoming a little more courageous, but he's not a fighter, right? And she kind of take Rhea to the barracks. He go to the depots here and start to bring water. Yes, before she goes, yes, speak, Frederick.
When you knew about the death of Urkev, how long does it make that he was allegedly dead for you?
Presume that it's almost 2 years. He was seen last time around this area, and then a bunch of paladins and Hellriders fought him. I wasn't in the group. I wasn't hunting him. I just got the information. All the Hellriders got the information that he was killed. And, well, we just got the information, and for us, it was enough. Was even a condecoration given to the paladins that killed that man, given directly by the High Overseer.
Okay,
But
that's all.
okay,
Indeed.
and she goes.
Could I have a minute?
Yes, Frederick.
A little bit more private, please.
Aaron's
Then
also.
I go to a more private place to talk with Aywin.
Yep. I follow along.
Okay.
Maybe we climb up to the
Okay.
walls.
So position your tokens just to
Yeah.
make it clear.
What did you think about her?
Can I what do I think, Lucas? Did I anything untoward? Did I notice anything unusual? Anything about?
Oh, you notice basically that she is a true Hell Rider, you know, very a captain of the Hell Riders. So she had that. She's very serious when she speaks. She was stressed because what happened, and you basically realize that she's speaking the truth. But the main characteristic that you notice during the conversation first is when you speak about Tavius Krieg and that he's and you implied something dubious about him, she become very angry, right? She's straightforward. Tavius Krieg, that's for you is very important. He is a holy person in Elturel, right? It's the Pope, yes, basically, basically because he was the High Overseer when the Companion appears 50 years ago, and the Companion was a miracle. So he was kind of related with this miracle stuff.
I got you.
Oh, so the second thing is that when you speak the name Zariel, she just told you that it's a myth for kids, and it's a kind of legend that is the legend that behind the name Hell Riders, right?
Mm-hmm. So
And
sorry.
go. No, yes, it's a legend behind the name Hell Riders, right? She spoke about Tavius Krieg. She hated when you kind of spoke something against him, and when you spoke the other names besides Zuka, the other names, she doesn't know who these people are, right? The only thing is that Urketh was an outlaw, and he was allegedly considered dead, right?
So it's like what I just wrote. Like, she is loyal, she is honest, she is not well read, and she is not wise.
Yeah.
The map of what has happened is quickly being drawn before us, Frederick.
Another thing that is very important is that she was in a mission before the fall, what happened. She was in a mission because she got the information that Tavius Krieg was seen in the fabled fall almost a 10 day before the incident in Elturel. And she said, it's impossible and she speaks this very clearly. I saw Tavius Krieg in the city, and he needed to be there because Elturel was receiving a visit from the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, Ulder Havenborn. You know this very well. It was happening at a meeting on these two cities, right? A political diplomatic meeting between these two cities. So she says it's impossible that he was traveling to Baldur's Gate because he was expecting the visit of the Grand Duke in Elturel. But she went to the fabled farm because the owner of the inn was very friend to her, and she kind of imagined, well, she's speaking something could be happening, right? So she went there to investigate, and then the incident occurred, right? Elturel disappeared, the taxi started, and then here she is.
We got it.
Indeed, Owen, I got exactly the same notion. Especially because she did not get suspicious when I mentioned the woman that she supposedly left behind. And I wasn't there. But
Yes.
I have a confirmation from my side too. Camille saw her, the smoke that we saw afar, and she went to check on. She was in the same place. So indeed, she is someone of courageous intentions. What we should do then we should have the carpenter to go after and take a look over our caravan.
I think the carpenter is. I think such travel is a waste of time. If she knows secret ways which we can take these poor travelers and return them to the Baldur's Gate, so be it. That's what we should do. I'm more worried at the moment of, she says, more of these heretical worshippers of that which the darkness from beyond, and captives for the wizard, that corrupt spellcaster that we have been unable to capture. If he finds them, they may be able to open up another portal, bring some more foulness onto our world. If these prisoners are to be sacrificed, well, that is one way in which these evildoers gain power by corrupting themselves through murder, torture, please their fiendish lords.
Okay. Well, maybe we should take the night's sleep. Oh, before I forget, the last time I tried, it went well. You know me, I'm really bad at this kind of things. But I would be content if you could spare a little bit of your time to try to talk with Dara, see if she had any vision that could guide us in the next steps of this endeavor.
You are correct about this, Friedric. I shall convene with her before I rest.
You can
But
go. You can go rest after this. I will stay a little bit awake a little bit longer. I want to dive a little bit more in this diary. I think there's something to find in the between lines. I can keep it the first guard if it's not a burden for you.
No, Friedric. I have seen you in battle, and I believe that you are of good heart and soul enough that you know that a great duty has fallen upon us. This knowledge is a responsibility.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Awyin. I'm trying my best, but my bones chill every time that I think about what is happening.
We must stay strong, Friedric. It may be that we are the key to ending this. But I tell you, do not let go of that journal. Not even to the captain. This journal is a primary piece of evidence. We must show this. We must use this.
Yes.
We have been betrayed by those in which we trusted the most. I feel this in my bones.
I believe Dark Ages, as I've seen before, apparently. And I don't know if I had the strength, but I have the will. I will do my best. You can have my word on this. Even if I end up crying like a little girl, which apparently is gonna be this case, but I can fake it. No, I can't. Well, anyway, I will go to another place in a little bit. And I tap your shoulder awkwardly and leave.
Okay. I'll go find Dara, but you can go to other people. Cycle through everybody else.
I would really just read.
Leslie and Nola
Okay.
are doing stuff, so something like
Yeah.
that.
Leslie was there speaking with Nola. We spoke a lot. I don't know, Leslie, what are you thinking to do now?
Leslie wants to try to get rid of his ailments, right? Before the
Okay.
rest, he's gonna go over to Nomi and wake him up and say, "Hey, tell me a fucking stupid story or something."
You know, he says, was kind of sleeping normal. And you wake him up and say, what?
Sing me a song. Tell me a stupid story or something.
Oh, come on, man. I'm sleeping, man. I'm telling you my dreams when I wake up. Then he's kind of try to return to sleep.
I lift the bed.
He goes in the ground. What the fuck, man? Why you did this?
I need your help. I need to get better. Sing me a
Okay,
song.
go on. Okay, wait a minute. Damn. Let me see his sheet. And spells. Vicious mockery. What?
It's
Oh,
a
features.
inspiration. It's just a feature.
Mm-hmm.
Should be based off of his charisma, and I guess he's probably short rested since the fight, right?
Okay, let me see. I have the Bardic Inspiration, Motive Potential. When you give a creature Bardic Inspiration, no. Dark Green, blah, blah, blah. By popular demand, you can always no.
Yeah, bardic inspiration. That's what I want, Lucas. The inspiration.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he gives you a... He starts to sing a song. He got his, I don't know, instrument that he has. He does his song. He starts to sing you a beautiful song. He gives you the inspired yourself inspired by his, and then he looks and say, "It's good enough."
Thanks, buddy. What
And
do I
then
gotta?
he kind of jumps in the bed and starts to snore again.
You gonna use that D6 to try and get rid of?
My,
Okay,
my affliction, yeah.
go on.
Yeah.
Well, what's the roll for it, Lucas? Is it a save?
It's a save is a D20. Is a sanity saving throw, so it's basically your sanity difficulty 15.
So it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, you can use a wisdom save.
Fuck.
I'll try mine too.
Even with that inspiration.
Just now I'm awake, apparently.
God damn it.
It's a 15. No.
Let's get some
Yeah.
sleep because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, and remember that you passed the level, so you're basic level 4 now. I don't know because
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Well, you're still shaken because the events that you saw. Blasey is sleeping, the others are sleeping. Nola is, she kind of find a way close to the ballista area and starts to sleep also. Well, is anyone going to do anything else?
I would like to really dive in the book, see if I can find anything else.
You read the book, and you basically, what you notice, more than you notice in the first time that you read, is that this cultist operation, it's something that is, it's, they're doing this for decades. They have summoned maybe dozens of devils because during a moment they discovered how to use teleportation circles to bring devils to the Avernus, to the material plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using blood of people, and because teleportation circle, you need to use some kind of material components. But for this kind of spell, you can change the material components for blood using these scrolls, Armados scrolls that you doesn't know what this expression means, right? And for some time they had problems to find people to the sacrifices. So what they didn't find enough people to the killing, right? And it was a very slow process. It's not the kind of spells that you can help you to bring a whole army. So they are bringing slowly people, devils, to the material plane, to the kingdom.
Okay.
And the most impressive thing is that you notice that they speaks about an emissary that was sent by Zariel to help them. So there is someone. You have Uke, you had No Storms, you had Draven Argent, and there is someone that is helping them that was sent directly to the material plane by Zariel sent this emissary. So who is this emissary? How powerful is this emissary?
Okay.
That's the main information that you got. And basically you will notice also that those terms was a very, very, very able wizard, right? He was someone with a lot of study. And something that caught his attention, it's a Ultugardian name, so probably he is from Elturel. He is from the city.
Okay.
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 And Awyin believes that the Pope is the Antichrist. It's maybe not.
Oh, he didn't tell me yet. Yes, I think so. Maybe tomorrow morning.
Right.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. If you don't
All
mind.
right. Awyin, I don't know if Awyin something, because if you're not, we're going to.
I was just going to talk to Dara.
Okay, you go and speaks to Dara. She's kind of speaking with other, having some kind of conversation. Awyin gets close, and what do you ask for her? She's looking to you.
I asked her to come away. That we should speak in private.
She goes.
Ears that should not hear. And,
She looks to you.
down. So we are. I am eye to eye with her.
Okay.
Hey, Dara. Much wickedness is about. There is a great shadow that is falling upon our world. I do not know how long it will be before we can cast this shadow out with the light of the gods. But you burn bright. You are a kindle, a flame in all this. I must ask you, while we have been away, have you seen something? Have you been gifted any visions, any revelations?
She looks to you say, I'm sorry, Mr. Awyin, but I didn't saw anything. The only thing that is happening is that every minute that passes, my heart become cold. It felt it's kind of it's the time's ticking. It's passing, and something bad is going to happen. I don't know how to say this. I don't know if it's me that I'm so scared, but it's like if a candle is still burning, but its light is almost going away.
Child,
That we-
that candle blown out.
We need to. I heard you speaking with the Hell Rider of Ford. I had a vision, Ford. Vision of battle, vision of fight or something like that, and a lot of pain. That was my vision when I some days ago, some day ago, before you went to the fort, but did you find something that could be related to my vision?
I did, Dara. We have. Your vision was prophecy. You have seen things which have happened and will happen. Trust in this. If your heart tells you something foul is coming, then this itself is a vision.
When you speak to her, you see her eyes, golden eyes, kind of getting a little bit bright, like if they are a little bit glowing. Could I say? A small glow. She looks to you and say, "The wings are flapping. A shadow will arrive. Take careful with the flames. Now is coming." And then the glow is kind of diminished, and she says, "What's going on? Something happened."
All is well, my child. Rest. Do not let the cold and the darkness overwhelm you. The candle shall never burn out. Shadows
Yes.
may come, but after night there is always day. Go rest, child. Go rest.
"Thank you, Mr. I will." Then she returns to Zadar and goes close to the fire here to sleep. But she speaks about wings flapping, be careful with the fire, hell is coming. And it was a kind of, she phases out, right? She tells you a kind of omen, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. I will keep it to myself until the next morning.
Okay.
But after this, I will definitely go have a long rest. I mean, a good night's sleep.
All right. You go to the barracks. You sleep close to Heya. You see that she's sleeping and kind of shaking in the bed, having probably some nightmares. And this is it.
Okay.
Long rest, everyone. For everyone.
Leslie is between the beds on the floor.
Okay. He's sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer, 'cause I was going to wake up early and tip his bed.
Friedric, I presume, is sleeping in the barracks also, right?
Yeah. I just put my token here for my action reading. Is there a button for long rest, or have to do it manually? Manually, right?
I think that there isn't any kind of button here, easy button. No, I think that is
I don't
manual.
Okay, just a note.
Yeah. If there was an API for it, I just don't know if you added it.
I think that it is, yes. I need to install it here. I forgot. Right.
How much stress does a long rest heal?
Half.
Okay.
Half?
Half. You recover half of yours.
And
Rounding up or down?
yeah.
Rounding up.
Oh man.
Can I try to break my affliction in the morning?
You already did the check, right? So no. It's after a longer rest.
Right.
He tried to break before going to sleep, didn't he?
Well, it was like an hour in because that's when Leslie woke everybody up.
Yeah. So Awyin is also 16. Awyin is. Okay. You wake up. Rhea also recovers. Nola recovers.
Wow, a lot of entities, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Luck.
Yes,
Good luck, Lucas.
so we remove 10. We remove 10 points of affliction, just automatic of stress. You mean automatically?
Yeah,
Half.
you recover you recover half, rounding up.
Okay. Okay. So then we decrease stress.
Yeah.
And then there's a roll for
And
affliction.
if you have an affliction, you can do a sanity test, difficulty 15 to recover.
I'll do
it.
that now.
If I see Awyin doing that, I'll inspire him. Give him a little
Okay.
good luck,
You,
priest.
you go close. Yeah. You notice Awyin is sitting in the bed, trying to go deeply in breathing. You go to his side. You say, "Good luck."
So if I'm inspired,
Wisdom save. You pass. You remove your affliction.
excellent.
Okay. So now, your points, your HP points. How many if you could put all of them?
I think I might be dying, guys. I'm not. Something's not right. I feel really bad, and
Yeah, you look like shit.
last night didn't help.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Something's
Yeah.
wrong with me. I'm probably dying.
You
far as I
don't look,
Oh,
you don't look like dying yet, at least. Or did I say you're just lying?
Yeah, he's kind of. Let me see his affliction. It's yeah. Let's say he's feeling very weak. He is feeling very weak. Right?
I'm a hypochondriac right now.
Yeah. It's not that you think you're sick, but you're not trusting in your health. You think you definitely this is the kind of thing that you would say. I think I'm dying. I'm too tired to fight, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you
So we'll-
look decent. You look decent. You look as much as good as I look.
Don't patronize me.
Sorry. I was just. You know what? Never mind.
Friedrich, we also know this. We all know
Maybe,
this.
maybe some magic will help. And I started
You
maybe
have
control to
healing?
detect magic. No. I just gonna make detect magic. When I cast, do I see anything in Talon that is magic?
No, you just felt that it's pure psychological effect.
Do I
He's
see anything magical in the captain?
also no.
Ah, okay.
You just see that she's wake up. She holds a greatsword, right?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a strong woman. She's tall, so she just grabs her sword and say, "Let's go. We have prisoners. We have people to save." And she starts to walk.
Yeah, indeed. That's a good moment to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he basically ignores you. Yeah, you let you speak.
So we'll
Yeah,
leave Erin and Nomi here.
Yeah, they can keep guard the place while we leave.
Yeah.
Check things.
Nola is also full recovered. You see that she did some kind of she still have the marks, right? So she have a black eye or something like that. But she is up to the fight. She looks and say, "I think that I need to have people to guard this wretched place, right? I'm going to stay here."
Do I see anything magical in Nola?
No,
Damn it, no.
just the usual. She's a defined person, right? She's that badass attitude, right?
Okay.
Hmm.
That's causing now.
Kursk is with the people there, helping them. Rhea is going to follow you, whatever you. If you're going to take the prisoners to investigate the area of the prisoners, she can go with you.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to Talon an hour and also wake up so we can have like a proper conversation about what we're going to do.
Okay, Awyin, are you wake up? Thallon, are you wake up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will wake up early, probably by dawn. I will spend some time praying and meditating before I meet the others. Eventually,
Okay.
I will find them. And so, yeah, I will find all of you. Be together.
Yeah, you are also here with gather with the people. Thallon also.
Okay, when everyone gathers around, I retell everything that me and Owen we got yesterday, and explain to Talon the situation. And now I pose a question: what are we gonna do?
I think we must follow the captain. Well, I shall follow the captain to rescue these prisoners.
Okay,
As
so
I
we'll
said,
go north. Okay,
we cannot. These prisoners are fuel for calling forth fouler things. We cannot let that happen. I cannot let that happen.
okay. I imagine the initial idea that we have before we go to the fort of using the capture just fall to the ground. So, who has the money? We have to give back to the people.
The money that is with Leslie convincing everyone to give them.
No one knows that.
No, I know, but just to
Yeah,
remind.
Role play.
Yeah.
I know that, but I just
I wrote it down
Leslie's not saying anything.
I wrote down in my notes for things to do today. What to do with this 10 silver that we found.
Mm-hmm.
well, we
10 silver. That's more than that.
could keep like
That's all I know about.
we could keep it this 10 silver like a group treasure, like we can use for wherever it comes. Since we're gonna walk together, I don't see
Yeah.
a problem for this. But seriously, who had the money with the commoners?
Certainly.
Certainly what?
I look towards Leslie.
Feedback.
Yeah, I got your feedback.
Ugh. Damn it.
So, Leslie, could you make the honors, or you want me to do this?
Certainly. I'll do it.
Hello.
Are you,
Maybe. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
suggesting that Leslie is
Okay. Thank you, Leslie. That's gonna be really helpful.
Leslie's the treasurer? Is that what you just decided?
Yep. I already distributed the money to them.
Oh, so I'm sorry for getting this topic. I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable with this.
No, don't
Well,
worry about it.
Well, last topic in the list. I think since it's very early, we should start moving. The faster we get there, the better we're gonna stop these fangs and probably save more lives.
Okay. Let's go to this map.
I'm gonna go quench my thirst and fill up my water skin first. If
Okay.
everybody wants to come with to the river.
What if I beat you and I missed the fucking food?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, Leslie will definitely go for some of that.
And reminding that as you decrease one level of thirsty and if you don't eat, right, you're going to decrease one level of. Just showing to everybody one level of hunger and thirst, right? Because it's dawn, so remember this.
I presume we all broke bread, right? We all ate some stuff.
I extended my hand to Talon.
And
What stuff did you eat?
there's like rations. There's like 30 days of food in this fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 2 days. You have 2 days of food in the fort, right? So basically, when you arrive, it's 1 day. That's another thing to be concerned because it's enough food for the people around here, but you have more basically 1 day of supplies. If you basically has more than 1 day here, you're going to need to find supplies for everyone.
So
You have
maybe
basically 15 people with you.
maybe we eat good berries and let the people eat food for the next couple days while we're gone.
You have a good berry spell too?
I do not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right. Let's see something.
Okay, so then
I've
we are going to
got
get
rations.
+1 hunger.
I've got some good berries, but it's
Yeah,
not
I take one for you.
who's all taking one?
I'm taking one.
How many do you have?
10,
10.
and now have 8. Leslie, do you want one?
Yeah, Leslie will eat a good berry.
Magic word?
Please. I would like a good berry.
Education is always open the doors and everywhere.
Aywin, do you need food?
I guess I'll take one, right?
All right.
That's a service of 24 hours.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's good stuff. I mean, it's not. It's magical, so it's not as it's not like having a hearty breakfast.
Yeah.
But
And this
Being full enough.
it'll work. And I always go hunting a bit too. I wouldn't mind the break from whatever this is that we're doing.
reacts.
Okay, meanwhile we are walking. Could I have interaction with the group?
Yes, you can.
Okay, while we are walking, I would turn to Leslie and say, so, Leslie, do you know that Nola girl from anywhere? Like, you recognize the brooch, right?
What brooch?
The one that she had, the fortress. Just a minute. Ha! It's
don't know.
okay. You're safe here with us. This is a safe space. You can talk.
Okay.
It's the safe.
It's something
It's a safe space.
I can't help myself.
It's okay. We all have traumas. You don't need to hide yourself anymore.
Okay.
So,
By the way, the wanderer feature that I have here means that as long as there's not more than 6 total, I can keep us in food and water.
Okay, so you have excellent maps, and you can always recall the general layout of terrains. And in addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself, and up to 5 other people each day, provided that they land up for berries, small games. Okay, so you basically don't need to make the foraging, right?
Right.
So you find easily food for everyone while you're traveling.
Yeah.
You pass it from my calculation. So you pass it all this. You wake up, you find water, you find food for everyone. So you don't decrease one level of hunger or thirsty. Okay.
mhm.
And you pass 4 hours traveling to the area of the fire, and you basically see.
Look at.
Oh, sorry.
Mysterious lady. Who's the girl?
She may be an agent of that emblem.
And how trustworthy the people of that emblem?
It depends on how much they're paid.
Oh. Actually, is a relief. And what about you? Are you also trustworthy to pay, I presume?
Yes.
But I'm just wondering here. There's no pain in all of this.
Are you certain?
Well, it has been 4 days, and we all have been beating, dragging around, scavenging for food, for demons. I mean, I didn't sign any gold, just silver, but not the type of thing that I would consider as payment. Especially because you look someone really capable for just a normal citizen.
He's no normal citizen.
Yeah, I got that impression too.
What is this? Do you think I caused all this misery that's going on here? Well, what's with the interrogation?
No.
Well, while you were speaking about that, you see that you're getting close to the inn, and then
Dominus.
you see Rhea getting her sword and say, "All of you, quiet."
It's not a
These
Stop
wo-
immediately. We'll ask
These
about
wo-
how far away?
Huh?
How far away?
Basically where you are is close. You pass the road, the road, the regular road to Elturel, and then you enter a little bit in the grass part, right? And then you find this very small road, large enough to a carriage. And you see a small an indication in a plate or something like that, in a sign, right? Fabled form in and stable. You realize that you're close, so you can see this very narrow, small road. You see some walls made of bushes, right? Not, and then you realize that you're close to the inn. You have, let's go here to the to the fatal fall. Right? The routine is also here. So you are Camilla's here. But Camilla around you.
Should be with me. Since we're hiding.
Let's just put you guys here. Friedric, Awyin, Thallon. You have Lazzy, and you have Rhea with you. You're basically in the entrance here.
Is Kanai with us?
Kina? Yeah.
Okay, Kina.
Okay, sorry that Kina here. Kina is also here.
Oh, I just put him on there.
So basically in the entrance, in the map, you can see in the far north, whole destroyed, totally destroyed stable. It's just ashes, right? And you can see the scenario of, you see some horses there spread out in the territory walking. This is the area where you are. And you see the inn in your left, right? It's a 2-floor wooden building, you know.
Frederick.
No, 1-floor wooden building, okay? 1-floor wooden building, and in the far north, stable, absolutely destroyed, transformed in ashes, right? You see, in the map there are some smoke appearing, but forgot it, right? There's no smoke.
Okay.
They're just ashes.
Frederick, do you want to send your bird around, or should I?
No, better Camille. She's expendable for the moment. And then I sent Camille to survey the area ahead of us. And meanwhile, she's surveying the area, I turned to the captain. What is going to be the major plan here? I asked the captain.
No, sorry. The captain just looked. Okay, sorry. Rhea is there looking to say the whole area was totally destroyed. We must take caution if that hounds are not walking
Okay.
around here.
Sorry.
And if the prisoners were taken, we need to find clues that could bring, could show us the path
Okay.
to this area. If they go north, if they go south.
Okay, I sent my owl. She is able to communicate with me. She can tell me exactly where they are. If we can wait a little bit more here, we're safe.
Okay, where you're going to send your all? You're going to send her high. You're going to do what?
I'm gonna send her like 6 feet high, but trying to walk from top of tree top. You guys, yeah. From tree top to another tree top. To take a look around. Try not to be seen. Be careful, but also have a good check in every place.
Okay, she starts to fly. You see the area. You have some kind of fences where horses probably were trained or taken care. You see the rotten bodies of horses and the rotten body of probably a peasant or someone that worked in the inn. It's
These
not
horses are loose.
They are loose. They are totally loose.
But do I find any citizens and denizens, any hellhounds, anything that should be concerned?
Well, you travel the area. You doesn't see from far above any direct sign of hellhounds, but Camille could do some kind of perception check
Okay,
to realize some signs of something that could indicate anything.
of course.
Lucas, what's the like horse's demeanor? What are the horses? What are they like acting like? Are they nervous or are they just calm and
nervous.
grazing? Okay.
You even when you get close to one of the horses, he kind of
I think I chased this one away.
yeah. This horse, when you get close to him, to it, he just starts to run. Yeah, gallop and go far. They are a little bit terrified, but their horses they doesn't are so much aware of what is happening. But you see corpses of horses around, and Camille took 21. What she noticed is that in the ashes here, right? You see this area here is Camille is here. Okay, you go to the area of the stable. It's basically it for you looks like that is a fire, but forgot this forgot this.
Okay.
It's basically ashes, and she noticed a burned body here.
Okay.
A burned body is there. Okay. It's dead.
Okay.
And-
In our house, does it fit anything?
The house is totally the building wasn't destroyed, right? So she can enter. Another thing that she realizes when she flies, maybe in this area there is some kind of in this area. Let me draw here. In this area here, could have some kind of tracks. This is what she realized in the red.
Okay. So I didn't get the lower house. The outer structure is well supported, so she cannot go inside, right?
You can go inside. You can go inside.
Okay. Sure, she goes. I'm totally using this 21, man.
She enters, and when she enters, the slaughter is there. You see a bunch of dead bodies here, and the body is slaughtered body of one of the hounds, probably the hound killed by Rhea. And you see that Rhea is with her sword, looking with a lot of attention here in the surroundings, trying to listen some kind of sound. But Camilla enters and sees this scenario of killing and destruction.
Do I see the body of the person that distracted the hellhounds so Rhea could escape? The other room?
He wants to fly to the other room. Can Camille open doors because this door is closed?
Oh no, she can't.
So
There's a window.
Here inside of the building you don't find windows. You just find a window here. There's a window here. There's a window here, but here is a window here. So you can fly here, and you see an empty room,
Okay.
and there is a small window here. She enters in another empty room here. But another dormitory she cannot enter.
Okay, so when she gets back, I retell everything to everyone. They give me yours, of course.
Okay. So you
Right.
basically have a dead body here, Let me even let's see if you can view. Okay, you have a dead body in the area of the stables. You have an area with some kind of path tracks, and inside the house, just dead bodies. As in the fenced area, you have a bunch of dead bodies also. That's what Camille's realized for everyone.
Okay, and so Frederick has, I guess, said that to us.
Yeah, he told you everything. Yes.
He's going to narrate. All right, so I'm going to go over to the dead bodies. Right over here.
Okay.
Kind of carefully low with my crossbow out. And again, so we're on combat turns. I'm going to investigate them so I can determine the cause of death. I mean, it may be obvious, but I want to see what I can tell. And also look around the area here. What do I say?
Well, for you, what you see basically is this body was basically torn apart. It's very visible that some kind of animal just ripped apart the whole chested area. The chest, the guts are outside, and the some parts of the injuries are marked, visibly marked with some kind of something burned. The bodies while biting. So it was very painful death. As you can see in the horses. You can see the same thing. And only that, the 13, only this you notice, right?
Sure.
Yeah. It's some kind of beast, a full beast. The hellhounds did a very awful job on this.
Sure. And it still looks like there's charred flesh then all around. Do I see their tracks? Do I see the hellhound tracks?
Do an investigation in the floor. You're now investigating the tracks. In this, well, the blood is dry, right? So you can notably see.
Do you want me to roll perception or roll investigation?
Perception. If you want to find tracks at perception. Sorry.
I'm looking for it. Yeah.
No, you are. The floor is too marked with blood, so it's disgusting. What do you want to, guys? I'm not tracking turns. We're not in combat, so be free. All you guys are free to say what you want to do.
Thallon is going to try to collect the horses.
Okay,
I'm going to step closer to the captain.
Okay, Rhea is looking. She's trying to go to the northern area. She's looking, and then she goes to the inn, and then she starts to enter in the area, in the inn here. You following her, so you enter in the inn also.
Okay.
Thallon, please do to me an animal handling check if you're trying to gather the horses again.
23. Oh, I just lost. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you gather the horses. You go, you find them, you put them all together. You put them all together. Sorry.
They have halters, like the reins.
Oh yeah. You have halters someplace here to make the animals be together. You can use it. You see that they are kind of. Okay. It's possible to just put the animals around here.
I will stay with them to keep them calm.
Yeah, you are very able with them. You see that they are very nervous. They saw something that you realize that was very dreadful, probably. They're scared, very scared. Animals, very scared. As Thallon was there looking for the horses and put them together, all of you see the dead bodies, but you see also this whole creature. It's a creature like let me show it to everyone. Players.
So it's here in the pen.
So it's here. The hellhound is right in the entrance here, right? Awyin is not seeing this, but Friedric is.
Right here.
And Leslie also seeing this hulking dog, basically is what you see. All black, huge, very bizarre, too big and strong for just a dog.
Lucas,
Almost the size of.
Didn't we fight them already? The hellhounds?
No, you didn't.
No, we
it's the
watched
first time. You just Friedric. Just Camille watch it, and you see Rhea look into this creature and say, "These were the beasts that I faced. Take care, they burn when they bite." And then when she starts to enter and walk inside of the inn, she starts to scream, "Vasha! Vasha! Vasha!"
Maybe I should open the door before you.
Go on then. I'm looking for some kind of.
I go trying to hold my shaking, and I'm going to try to listen inside the door.
Roll perception check.
Okay.
You listen. Nothing.
Okay. I take the knock at the door, and I twist it. Is it open?
It's open.
And I slowly peek inside.
Okay. You open it.
What do I see?
You see a kind of room. Is that? Oh, thanks. Okay, you see this area. It's kind of a social room, right? You see some kind of, what to say, armários, wardrobes around here and around here. You see a door in your left, in your right, that could open probably to that room where Camille entered. You see a small worm at your left, precisely at your left, and a kind of bank here where you could sit. That's old formal banks.
It's clean, Captain. There's no one here. Surprisingly, there's no one here. And at the moment that I stop saying this, I want to investigate the room to find a trapdoor.
So where do you want to find this trapdoor?
The room?
Okay, here there is the only door. There you have a door here, and you have a door here.
Yep, but I'm looking for a trap.
See. Go for a perception check, please. A trapdoor.
Maybe investigation.
Investigation.
Oh yes, yeah. Go so for investigation.
Yeah.
If there's nothing, they're gonna be fucking a waste. Just maybe there's nothing.
You find nothing. You find nothing unusual in this area, but you also don't find any track of this Vasha, this woman, in this room. You didn't watch the other rooms in that doors.
Could I
Rhea
walk
starts to
through the
walk.
other doors?
Rhea just ignores and enter abruptly in this door. You see that she's kind of reckless woman. Rhea, watch now. Rhea, where are you? She's not here.
Nah, I'm leaving the room.
She's not here.
Yeah. Dealing with patient.
Okay. And you notice that she's not in the room. You have another things to explore in the rooms. You didn't. You decided not to do it. Okay. Just try to find a trapdoor or something differently. No, but all you see is some tracks that Camille found around here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the circle. She said, Rhea get out to say, there's no one here. There's no sign of everyone. If Russia is not dead, she was taken probably. But by who? To where?
Do you need me to look at those tracks?
You can do it, Talon.
Does somebody want to come with me?
Yeah, I will.
Rhea goes with you. Gelzo with you. She travels around here.
Is tracking for me a survival skill? No, what is
Yes. It's a survival skill.
With my crossbow.
There's a
Oh.
trapdoor in the.
I rolled it.
Okay. All right. So what you find is that you see some footprints of animals and footprints of hooves that go towards north and goes widely towards north. Because after the map, you still have a kind of widened area here, right? There's a small forest, not so deep, but you see some trees and bushes, and you see that these tracks go north.
It's mostly grassland here, but yes.
Yeah, it's mostly grassland, right? You have some trees spread in the area, but you see that these hooves and this marks
How
of
many horses?
Oh, you could see some five horses maybe with some hounds goes north.
Okay.
One of the hooves, you took a 20 in survival, so you basically see that one of the hooves barks deeply the ground, right?
Heavy rider.
The rider or the horse, you don't know, it's heavy.
Got one rider that's probably heavily armored, or heavily armored horse, either way.
Yeah, and the other hooves are not so deep in the grass, and this also tracks of animals. Could be a dog, a huge dog, you could say.
Yeah, like one of these hellhounds. Yeah.
Important.
Is this what a hellhound print looks like?
Oh, you saw the animal inside of the inn, so yes, it could be one of them. Yeah,
How many of those?
maybe 3, 4, you don't know.
Okay.
Around this number. They are traveling all together, right? So all going to the same path north.
5 riders, one heavily laden with 3 to 4 hellhounds. traveling together north.
Then Rhea say north. What there is north in? Well, the only thing that exists is it's an abandoned chapel of Lathunder. Maybe they're using the place to.
Sounds like something they would do.
Yeah, they took prisoners and sent to that place. That is, it's going to take.
Do we have to follow them?
If you, it's the only track that we have. It's not far from here. It's basically a couple of 3 hours walking, 2 or 3 hours walking when you reach that
We
place.
have these horses now. We should take
Yeah.
these horses with us.
I think we must.
Okay.
Thallon would like to choose the fastest of the horses for himself.
Should we take a look at the body too, then inside of the stables? Or someone already did it and I lost it?
No, no one did.
The bodies.
You,
Okay,
you saw the bodies in the fenced area, but do you want to investigate the bodies in the inn, Awyin?
I mean, didn't. Steve. Yeah, I mean, I asked, did anyone check? And if no one did, then I will.
Okay, so you go the.
Okay, that just
You enter.
didn't-
You enter here. So it's here. Let me set up this. Right, this is
Weird.
okay. Go.
Yeah, alright, so I will carefully look around. I'll try and piece together what happened with investigation.
Go.
Ugh, and I can't figure anything out. It looks
Oh.
like the dogs came in here and killed everyone. There's just chaos. Nothing
Yeah. For you, it's just
obvious.
a bunch of people dead and slaughtered. You can walk in the other rooms if you want it. You see this door right here.
And yeah, I guess I will. Not so great, but I will try with my investigation. Not so smart, not dumb, but pick anything up.
It's weird for you is that you see tracks of blood in this area. You see some spots of blood in the floor, but not so
You need
much
help?
blood as you see in the main hall. So if someone was kind of hunted here, it wasn't fully killed, right?
Yes, yeah. It's not slaughtered. Are there any signs of struggle on the floor here? Stuff turned over.
Well, you just have here and here these doors, and you have some wardrobes here and another.
There's a door here. And
Yes, at your right you have a door. Here.
I'll go to the door. Or to the right.
Yeah, you got
There's a door
here,
here.
here's and here. You have two of it.
Okay.
Has anybody been in this room?
Either in this room. Yeah, you will now see this room. You just see immediately when you enter. You see a small red book.
I will go to the.
And yeah, you got the book, and in the front of the book there is the title, "The Myth of Zariel." It's written there.
No.
The book that I was on sea.
Myth of Zariel.
No convenience.
It was
Yes.
over the table or like in a drawer?
Yeah, on the bed. You see that this room is very, very simple, right? It's a small bed, a small table with things to clean yourself, a wardrobe. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting.
Okay. The book is interesting.
The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, but the book is interesting. The wardrobe is empty, fully empty, It's a book with some images and basically tell you a story. Looks like a book for children here.
I flipped through it.
All right. This
Pages
book,
marked.
this book, you have some images of angels fighting demons. Look like that medieval books, old medieval books, right?
Does it look old? This book?
Looks old. Looks very old. Not like a rare, very old book in a rare library, right? But it's a book that probably I don't know. The grandfather, when were children, when I was a child, read the book, right? It's as I said, looks like a book for children. And the book, basically, when you read, and you read it quickly because there's not so much words, it tells you the story of an angel that called Zariel that came from Mount Celestia, goes to Elturel, invoked the knights of that kingdom, of that city, to fight with her in the nine hells. And these soldiers, therefore called Hell Riders, rode with her in the battle against demons. They fought bravely, but they didn't succeed to overthrow the devils in a war called Blood War. This is an expression that you see written in the book. And the Hell Riders escaped, but Zariel fell in this battle and was lost since then. It's basically a small, tragic history, but that shows the value of the Hell Riders and how the Hell Riders become the Hell Riders, right?
Yep. I put this.
It's a tale for telling you the grandiosity of the Hell Riders and the tragic story of the angel Zariel.
So I'm going to move over to this other door then, if there's nothing else to be found in there.
Okay.
I'm still with my crossbow out, right? I'm not.
Okay.
That's just kind of, push the door open with my crossbow.
You see this room unused. You open you see that this place were basically unused, not for a while, but be a patron or someone used this room some days ago. It's clean, but anything that could be suspicious for you.
I mean, I take like a quick look. Like I'll look under the bed. I'll sort of push the bed around, look under the mattings. I'll do the same with the other room. Make sure
it's basically, you see, it's an inn. It's a room for travelers, something.
Yeah.
So,
nothing unusual there.
Nothing unusual.
I would have done a thorough search of the other room too, as needed.
Mm-hmm.
What's Leslie doing?
Just
What's Leslie doing?
Is there a ledger here? Is there like some kind of written record of who's come and gone?
Oh, you have. You could see someone pass it over here, and basically what you see is in this entrance, in this book, it's registered the entrance of the name of the people and the day where they pass. And then you see there are basically three names, blank entrance, right?
Entries, okay.
Blank entries, but the person who used it just wrote Traveler 1, Traveler 2, Traveler 3, and the days they use it.
Do these
The
dates
rooms.
okay? Did the dates correspond to when the captain said she saw?
Yes,
Let
correspond.
me see here.
But you see that this person doesn't give the name. They don't give their names.
What room were they in? Which of the two rooms that I explored?
You see that they use it. One of the traveler one used this room, and they spent just 1 day here. It was very quick. And the traveler two used the room two, right?
So there's definitely I haven't found anything else in those rooms besides the red book.
Yes.
So
And you see that there are some mysterious travelers that pass it through this area, use it it's the date the records, it's the days are related to the information.
yeah.
spool.
I'm gonna rip that page out from the book.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to double check. Is there any writing in this myth of Zariel? Is there any liner notes? Anything written in the margin? Anything underlined?
You could do a perception check to see something like that. You see a kind of seal in the last cover page, right inside. Probably this was taken from some kind of library or somewhere.
The library card, is there somebody's name on it?
Yeah, not the library card, but this is the kind of sign used to make the register of a book that belongs to a library or something like that. You don't know if it's a personal library. You don't know if this is a library of some building or some institution, but it's the kind of thing that you do to mark books that belongs to a library.
Sure, it's kind of important. I take that page, I look at this and let it sink in. I let this scene of horror sink in so that I remind myself of what my duty is. That I pray that he may
And you pass through the body of the hellhound. You see very closely the body of the hellhound. Now you realize what kind of foul creature you have seen.
I will cut off its head,
Okay? You cut off.
chopping at it until the head is, if necessary, until the head has been removed from its body.
Mm-hmm. You chop it out.
Then I leave.
Okay. Sorry.
You join
All right.
Rather go by the horses.
Now you have some horses. You don't have the tackles, right? So you're going to ride them without tackles. So
Without saddles. I mean,
yeah. Sorry, man. My English is my
no,
English.
está bem. So seria falar é saddles.
Saddles. The plate tackles. Saddles.
Well, without tackle. Yeah, I see. Yeah, fly, yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Pack.
Tackling is out. Yeah, exactly. Tackling.
Mhm.
The right job.
Without
I
saddles.
assume all of that burned up in the stables, yeah?
Yeah. The stables are all burned to ashes.
So no saddles or,
No saddles. Everything inside was totally destroyed.
but they have some bridle or some reins.
Yeah, they have. You can guide them, but you're going to ride them without saddles.
That's fine.
I say, even if it's just the Thallon, we cannot leave the bodies as they are. We must
Burn them?
consecrate them and let their spirits go. We cannot leave them desecrated as they are.
I'll start the bonfire right there on top of that horse.
I shall gather the remains. And I will, I'll go.
I'll burn the horses while he's doing that.
There's a rug or something. I go pick up the bodies, right? Put them on the rug for easy pulling. I'll start praying over the bodies, and give them their final, their final rest. And if burning the bodies is what we do, then that's what we'll do. We'll throw the bodies into the fire.
Okay. You start to burn them. A pile of smoke start to take the air.
We should leave. Has Kina noticed anything in the surrounding area? I mean,
Could you do a perception check for the...
for Kina?
Yeah.
Do that. $23.
Well, you start to burn the bodies. Pass it all this. I presume that it's going to take a while, right? An hour for the praying, all this stuff. And this calls attention. You see movement under the trees in the north.
In the north?
Something is coming.
Okay. Something's coming, guys. From the north. Let's...
Come, let it meet its doom.
You see Rhea, you spoke this close to Rhea. Rhea is praying with you, crying, but you see that she's you see hope in her eyes when you realize that her friend is not here. But when she listened from Thallon that something's coming, she just grabbed her greatsword. When she listens Awyin speaking that, she looks to Awyin and say, yeah, let's show that we are not fear. We are not fear. We don't feel fear from these hellish creatures.
I'm gonna hide.
Fuckers. Come on. You set a trap.
Awesome.
Did you fall out of the tree?
I'm
Okay,
behind
guys.
the skinniest tree.
There's something coming. The fire calls attention. Where are you going to be?
I come against this wall. A crossbow out.
Okay.
I'm gonna be stealthing behind this tree here.
I gotta be inside the room and use the windows.
You don't have windows that pointing to the north. You just have windows. No, you have one window here. You have one window here.
Okay. So I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be stealthily here.
Guess I'll be in this corner. Yeah,
Sakulasi!
I'm going to try and hide unsuccessfully around the corner. Oh, at 15, I don't know. I'm around the corner over here.
All right.
Under partial cover with my crossbow pointed all the way, this way.
All right. Lassie's on the tree, not so stealthily. And then you start to hear the sound of creatures.
Now for a minute, no one sees me.
You see one, two, three hellhounds
Great.
Can I,
coming.
before they're even in, can I see them before then?
When they appeared, I'm going to roll for initiative, and then if all stealth, I don't know. Thallon took 10 in stealth, 15 25, 7, and we're going to roll for Rhea. Rhea is here. She also has a crossbow. She's going to hide. Do check. Good roll. Health. This. And she does with disadvantage. She's not so stealthy. She's very visible here. And let's roll for initiative, guys. Combat's going to start.
Are you rolling it?
No, please roll. Each one, please roll.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I mean, first. No.
Okay, let me just check here. We have Friedric took 5. Let's see. This. Lazy, just let's see. 17, 15. Camille is out. Awyin, you took 5. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. I have a hound. Oh, Lazy, we have the 23.
Mm-hmm.
And Thallon 22. So you have Lazy, Thallon, 2 hellhounds, Friedric, Awyin, and another hellhound, and Ray. And let me roll for Ray.
How does it tell on the turn, or did he get in, or?
Ray 60.
Yeah. Are you rolling or am I rolling?
No, you are rolling. I ask you for you to roll.
Okay.
Because they are.
Oh,
You're
did
too
I
spread
know?
out. You're too spread out in the map.
I'm a 5.
Oh, so you're a 5. Okay. So you were.
5.1.
Don't forget to have your cloak, your token selected when you roll
that's
initiative.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to add you manually here with a 5.
But I go and head Aywin. So
Yeah, so basically what we have here is Thallon with the order is
5.16.
Yeah. Give
Lazy.
Thallon a 5.16 because he goes at the same time as
Against,
Friedric
yeah.
Kranz does. As Friedric goes.
5.16.
Yeah.
5.16. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have Thallon. Thallon is tied with Friedric, right? So okay. So you have Lazy. We have 2 hellhound. We have 1 hellhound. We have Rhea. We have another hellhound. Thallon, Friedric, Awyin, and another hellhound. Okay. Lazy didn't surprise this hellhounds, and he's on a tree, but he's the first one. What do? They see you. They start to bark at you.
I'm gonna walk up to this one, and I'm gonna stab it in the neck.
Do it.
Bark.
Motherfucker.
Fucking bark.
With the Incas.
The 14 hit. Lucas.
14, it's... Wait. It's not a hit.
Alright.
Oh.
And then in my bonus action, I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get back here. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
So basically now, Lazy didn't disengage. He tried to attack his own under this tree. one of the hellhounds here, the attacked one, go towards to Leslie. Moves very close and bites. 15.
Miss.
Alright, you try to bite you, he runs fast, but you are faster. He bites the air. Rhea goes right here, see that you're under attack. And goes straight with her heavy crossbow against this hellhound. Go focus, very focused, she attacks. And where is the fucking heavy crossbow? Oh, yes, here. Alright, she shots, the arrow flies, he didn't. Let me see if you have another movement here. No. Okay. Passing the turn. Rhea, the other hellhound goes. And go towards Rhea. Do a dash. And runs very close to her. Thallon, it's you. You see one of the hellhounds fighting directly against Rhea and the other attacking Leslie. What do you do?
This one that is attacking Rhea.
Arrow you shot, didn't hit. Didn't hit. Anything else, guys? Anything else, Thallon?
I can't do anything else.
Okay, Friedric, it's you. You have the hellhound. You've seen from the window the hellhound trying to bite Rhea. Going to bite Rhea. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna put half my body out of the wind. The wind. I'm gonna cast Shoot Touch. But the moment that I get out, I already have the spell halfway going. I just inside the hellhound and I scream, and his name is John Cena! Boom! And I get the advantage over the hellhound.
You got it. You feel the touch. You feel the touch. That magical hands attacking the creature, flying towards the air, hitting the animal. Awyin, it's you. You're seeing now the hellhounds in from top of you. The small creatures attacking you without mercy.
I aim at this one. I'm attacking from. I don't know if it saw me or not. Does a 15 beat its passive perception? That was my stealth check.
You passed, so you're attacking with advantage. Yeah.
Okay, I'm attacking with advantage, but because my range, I'm actually disadvantaged, so I'm going to attack at even.
Okay.
And kill this bad thing. Nope.
You shot. You're too distant. You're not so successful in your attack.
And I move forward 30 feet from my position and reload my crossbow.
All right. The other hellhounds, you hear the screams. He goes and take a dash. This creature now going towards you. Now you're on open field. You see one of these hellhounds looking to you fiercely. Awyin, going to the kill.
Sure.
He took his. Okay. Leslie, it's you again.
All
The
right.
creature is very in front of you. You see the glowing, the heat coming from its mouth. goes.
All
It's you.
right. I'm gonna cast. No. I'm gonna just attack it again.
Go.
A 14 fucking misses.
You
Then
miss the
then
creature.
I'm gonna
It's too close to you.
bonus action dash away from this fucking thing. So it gets an op attack, Lucas.
Okay, so it's going to attack you.
Don't run towards me.
Fuck that shit.
And he bites you 11. He fails.
Misses.
So he misses. He almost bites you, but you're too fast for the creature. But the hellhound goes. He starts to pursue you. And then he's going to do a dash action and he's going to jump. You see it's jumping the fence and directly hunting you. As Rhea is in front of this creature, she's just dropped the crossbow, get her greatsword, and goes for the attack. The first attack is a 12 slashing. A lot of blood goes against the creature. She just rolls again the greatsword and strikes again. 22.
Wow.
Two huge cuts and the back of the creature. She is screaming again while she attacks. Dies! The other hellhound here is too scared, and all of a sudden he just goes and attacks with fire breath. And it fails. Let me see. She must do the dexterity saving throw. Yeah. Yes, she must do the dexterity. Okay. So let's do the saving throw. Let's do the dexterity saving throw. And she succeeds. So she's going to take just half of this. Is 12. She is engulfed with fire, but she basically felt some burnings, but she's still attacking. Engulfed in fire, she keeps attacking. The woman is hard to kill. Thallon, it's you. You see one hellhound pursuing Leslie, and another hellhound going directly towards Awyin.
That one right there.
Go.
17.
You hit.
Aha! 4 points.
Is that
One arrow.
Do I get 2 arrows per round?
5th level.
Not in 5e.
5th level. 5th level it starts.
Yeah, fifth level, you win the multi. Extra attack.
Yeah, not yet.
So- Not yet. Friedric, it's you. You see this hellhound badly wounded by Rhea. What do you do?
The same thing. I would have my body outside. Should touch the creature again. You can see me. You can see me. But
Another very, very, very powerful attack. The creature is still on floor, still standing, but barfing and trying to survive. But Awyin, it's you. The hellhound is going towards you. It's going to attack you.
Yep, I move forward and shoot my crossbow again.
Go.
That's a great roll.
The shot to the sky. The creature is still attacking you, and he goes.
I drop like as a. Yeah, it's okay. I have my crossbow in hand. It's cool. Go ahead.
The creature is still attacking you. So it's in front of you. Lassie, again, you've been pursued by this hellhound. What do you do?
Okay. Leslie is going to go over here. There's a window in front of this room, right?
You have a window. Yes, you have.
Okay. I'm gonna go here and hop in this fucking window. I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to do it stealthily. So I'm gonna fake one way and then dive into the window, you know?
So is that's the point. You just go right, you jump in the fences and then you just jump and crashes the window. Flash! Like jumping to survive.
Then I'm gonna hold I'm gonna hold my action for when the creature runs by to attack it.
Alright. And this creature goes. He's pursuing you and get very close. So it's right in front of you in the middle.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot my short bow. Fuck.
You shoot, but you're not well positioned, so you misses. And Rhea goes to that hellhound that she's basically killing with her greatsword, and she attacks again. She took a critical failure. So basically what's happened is that she's so taken by fury that she didn't notice that the creature attacks. And goes for a biting. And the creature takes the critical success. So when she's going to attack, the creature just jumps in her, even extremely injured, just jump in her arm. She let her sword down to the floor, and then Rhea is injured with it's
a lot.
14, yeah, less 18. The creature almost ripped apart Rhea's arm, and she starts to scream, feeling the burning in her arm, right? And Lassie, okay. The hellhound attacks again. He bites again. He's going to let me make a recharge. 1d6. 3 didn't recharge. Okay. So it's going to the bite again. And the creature now takes a critical failure and grants Ray an opportunity to strike back the attack. She fails the attack with her hand, but now that's the situation. The creature fails, and Friedric, you've seen Rhea being almost losing her arm to the creature. What do you do?
What I can.
So do it.
Hey. But not helping much, are you?
You hit and you kill.
Yes.
The creature was kind of very injured. When the skill touches, the creature just drop all those forces and go down. Rhea looks to you. Here she basically looks and saying, "Thank you," loudly. Why this is happening? Thallon is you see this hellhound here.
Mm-hmm. I see this.
Ready to jump inside the room.
Do I get advantage if I can hide?
But yes, but hiding for you, you're going to take an action. So you cannot. Only lazy is the guy who can do hiding and attack at the same time.
Right. So my original 10 stealth wasn't enough.
You could take a stealth, and it's going to cost you an action, and then.
Right.
No, but he already hit before. Is it?
Oh yeah, so it's still hidden. So yeah, so it's an advantage for you. Yeah. Oh, I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if passive possession is low, then a 10 might be.
Right. So, since that one's closest to me, that's the one that's gonna.
You shot.
24. Yeah.
Yes,
11
you
points.
shot. 11 points. The creature
Unreal.
felt the arrow entering in its back, and you notice that this creature start to pay attention to the environment, try to understand who attacked it. Why this happening, man? Awyin, you see a hellhound in front of you, the heat coming from its mouth
So
become very real for you. Come on.
first bonus action, I cast Call Upon the Power
Shoot of faith.
of the Heavens, and I get shield. I drop. Oof. Okay, and so then I'm still 10 feet away, and so I'm just gonna shoot this guy with my heavy crossbow again. Because I would need an item interaction to drop the crossbow, but then a bonus action. No, do I get a?
No, if you just drop the crossbow, it's not going to cost you an action.
Yeah, but taking my sword out will cost me an action point.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right. Is that correct, Anthony?
Yeah, it
I
would
can
be
drop
an item interaction.
I use my bonus action, so I can't retrieve my sword. I can't unsheath the sword now. Correct?
No,
He might be gone.
that doesn't need a
We
bonus
got
action.
VIP.
Anthony, you are muted.
It doesn't. If you just drop your weapon, that's fine. That's a free action, right? An item interaction would be to take out a weapon, right? So then you still have your action.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I want to double check. All right. So I got my sword of faith. I drop my my free action. I drop the weapon. My item interaction. I unsheath the weapon. I unsheath my sword. Hold it double, two-handed, and come forth.
So go.
And I will try and smash it.
You hit.
In the name of Torn!
You slice the creature in its back. The creature is going to try to attack you after it took this injury, and then let's see, and the 21.
Well, that's gonna hit.
So you felt the bite in your arm also, and you feel the heat. Almost it's burning your arm. The creature's like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Sorry. Lazy, it's you. You're seeing the creature in your window. What do you do?
I'm gonna bonus action hide.
So do it.
And
You failed.
I'm gonna yell at the creature. So it's gotta make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's gotta now just run away from me. It just runs.
Okay, you start to say something loud, something magical that the creature starts to and starts to scream.
And it takes
So
8 points psychic damage.
Nice.
All right.
And I think it's got to do that right now.
All right. So
The reaction.
it starts to basically run, goes for it.
Let me just get you the actual wording.
Yeah, I wasn't doubt if it was now or if it was in its turn.
If it was closer to me, I would have been able to use my reaction to hit it. But it
So the creature is okay. The creature also runs, right? And it's doing just one turn, right? The creature or it's frightened condition or something like that. Oh, I don't remember.
I'm gonna put the text in right now.
Yeah, well, because it's this turned creature. Basically, is whispers use immediately use its reaction if available to move the cave. A successful take. It's not frightening, so it can return. Okay, so this creature is now injured, but a little bit scared, but trying to realize what's going on, and see Awyin right there fighting against another hellhound. Look down, try to realize who put it to run, and starts to basically run down here, trying to figure out what happened with it. Rhea is there, the hellhound is dead. She starts to run to help Awyin. She's going to make a dash action. Yes, hellhound is dead, so out. Friedric, it's you. What do you do?
Well, I'm on the outer window now, and I have reach to the one adjacent to Aywin.
So go. You can attack where you are.
16.
Yes. It's a necrotic damage. The creature felt the pain, but it's too focused attacking Awyin that it don't stop. Thallon, is you. We have this hellhound down here
Does this
in the hunt.
Does he see me?
He sees you. He sees you.
Well, then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this way, and 22, 6 points.
Yes, another straight shot at the back of the creature. It starts to rain, and then looks to you straightforward and go. You realize that this creature is going to hunt you now. Oh, it's you. You see this hellhound above you. Now it's a possibility to attack. Are you going to kill it? What are you going to do?
Yeah. So, let me get this right. So I've got my fancy smancy divine smite, and so that means I got a variety of different smites available to me.
Yep.
There's two of them. Actually, because no.
That's right.
I do this. First, as a bonus action, I am gonna cast.
It's what Paladins does. They smite people.
Yeah. No. I have to double. I'm doing this. I'm gonna chain it, right? Because on my. So first, I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action. Then I'm going to attack with my sword. And hopefully hit this beast. I just wanted to double check I'm reading everything correctly. I'm used to counting for a while. Hello, two-handed longsword. Come on, baby. Does that hit?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, Wrathful Smite is still on, regardless. So, yeah, there's that.
Is it concentration?
I believe it is concentration. So, if I get hit, I'm going to lose it. I mean, it's still on as long as I can.
No more Shield of Fate, though. Unless Shield of Fate.
Yes.
I already lost faith.
Oh,
I already lost.
Oh, that sucks.
I got hit before. Yep, it got taken away immediately afterwards.
Oh, man.
You can cut a lazy go.
Well, was that there my BRB? I guess so, right?
Yeah. I put up Shield of Faith, and then I immediately got fucking attacked, and I immediately lost.
All right.
That's that, and I say, come at me, foul creature. I am not afraid.
You say this.
What is on my side?
You say this, and then the hellhound. You see the hellhound opening its mouth, and fire starts to getting out.
I ain't scared of nobody. First time to burn.
Come.
Not gonna be the last time.
And then you see. Oh, wait a minute. Yes.
Okay.
You need to do a dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Yep. Probably gonna fail it. Dexterity's bad. Because I got a bum leg. Because I got burned before. By fucking hellfire.
Yes. You took 21.
Alright.
You go for the by hellfire. You felt this, the fire taking control again of your body, taking control, burning you again. Rhea starts to scream when she sees, not again! And Lassie, it's you. You're seen from the window, Awyin being absolutely engulfed by fire, and you see this hellhound here, a little bit injured because of, especially because of Thallon arrows. What do you do?
Okay. So I'm gonna hop out the window. I'm gonna use my movement to get over here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to get over here behind Awyin. Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Go.
And then
8
I'm
points of
going to
healing.
use the
to
rest
Awyin.
of my movement to get back here, and that's my turn.
Okay, Awyin, you win 8 points of HP.
Leslie can cast Cure Wounds.
Yes. Why are you doing this? This hellhound sees Lassie here and goes. Attack him with a bite. $16.
That's my armor class.
So hits. You felt again this burning bite. Against you. Almost you. Right after you cast the spell to protect Awyin, you are attacked by behind. The creature bites your leg. You felt that burning. And then you see Rhea right here. She just goes and attack the hellhound that almost killed Awyin. What is the fucking result? Oh, she did attack, she fails. The second one, she fails again. The creature is too fast for her. Friedric, is you. You see your friends, they are being attacked. Where?
Awyin, after the one adjacent to Leslie.
So goes.
Wow, 21. Oh, really nice to hit.
You again cast your spells, you shot them against the creature's talon is you. What do? You see your friends being attacked, what are you gonna do?
This one's still alive, yes?
Yes, it's biting Lazzy in this moment. You fail.
Mm-hmm.
Awyin is you. You almost been killed by this creature, but now Lazzy helped you. But now Lazzy is in danger. Rhea tried to hit the creature, but the creature is fast. This full creature. What do you do?
Alright, I am going to yell out to Torn. Give me your fire and your strength as I try and divine smite this creature. Expending my last spell slot.
Do it.
I will divine smite. Spell slot. So yes. Can't. And let me just make my attack there. Come on, slow. Come on. Lights.
Oh.
Man.
The creature is fast. This creature is goddamn fast. You and Rhea try to attack the creature to avoid your attacks. And again, I'm going to make a recharge. Nope. The creature goes directly against Rhea. Try to bite in a critical.
Oh.
And the creature just again bites Rhea in the neck. It's last 13 and last 12. And Rhea is now being, this creature is almost mounted on her, standing, biting her neck. She's trying to put the creature away with her greatsword. Last is you. You have this hellhound biting you. You have another hellhound that was killing the captain. What do you do?
Fuck.
Hit whatever you do. Just roll good.
Was it just gonna try to attack this dude at disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Yep. And he's gonna bonus action disengage and run this way.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Alright, the hellhound goes, looks to you. Go for the bite. And is it 20?
Yep.
Jeez.
And go, you're down. He starts to bite you and you're down. You seem as he's gonna be eaten by this creature.
Yeah.
Rhea is there. He just put the beast away, grab her great sword, and goes. 14, almost hit. The second one is an 11. She's too injured to attack. The creature is almost killing her. Frederick, you see Leslie, he's almost, he's dying. He's been attacked by this creature. It's slicing him.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Just a minute. I think I had a no, not an idea. Cool. No. Yep. Oh. Okay. The dog seems bad, right? Okay. I'm going to. But not as bad as the time that I took the other one out, right?
You have this one that is kind of healthy. This one is kind of injured, but he put Leslie down. He's fighting Leslie, basically going to eat Leslie or kill him, definitely. Leslie's bleeding and unconscious, and what do you do?
I'm gonna get sleep close enough to get just a dog, but not get Kenai.
Kina's way up in the air. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just need to show. Okay.
You put the creature to sleep.
No?
Okay.
So let's put here unconscious in the creature, right? Or
And I count down.
okay.
I'm gonna move towards Leslie and fire at this one here.
Okay.
18. 10 points.
You shot. How many points? Sorry.
10 points.
It's a 10 points.
Yeah.
You shot the creature straight in the neck. Creature screams. He starts to show some weakness. Awyin is you. The creature is a little bit distracted because of the great shot
Yeah. Well, I got
done by Thallon. Go on.
got no more spell slots. Nothing.
Kai, you only use smites when you connect. So if you didn't connect, yeah. If you didn't connect, you don't spend the spell slot.
Okay, good point. Thanks, Anthony. You're right. I still got it. Okay, then I'm gonna try and
And incorporate the psychic damage too with that, because that smite is still active as well. Because you didn't hit anything. You didn't hit anything.
But I took 21 points of damage. There's no way I could.
Oh, okay.
But it's an auto fail.
No. You got to make a con save to see, because that's only a DC at 10. 21 points of damage. Yeah, it's only a DC 10. It's either half damage or DC 10, whichever's higher.
Oh, I got it. You're right. Then let me do that. Why am I getting that messed up? Yeah. All right. You're right. Let me do that saving throw. I'll probably fail it. I'm terrible. Yep. No, I passed it.
Go.
Amazing. I passed it. So, yeah. Let's see if this works.
Lucas is flanking, right? Fuck, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. And I'm not using the flanking rule. It's the DMG, right? It's official.
Okay.
And yes, he didn't hit. Almost you hit the creature. The creature is there. Goes to again to attack Rhea.
I'm trying to stab it in the back.
And don't hit. Rhea is able to put the creature away with her sword. Leslie, do a death saving throw for us, please. You passed one. The creature is here. It's seen Thallon and goes.
It's
Isn't
sleeping.
that sleeping?
It's sleeping.
Yeah, fuck, it's sleeping. Fucking hell. I forgot it. Okay.
Full
Yes. Good reminding. Yes, Rhea goes and hits the bastard.
Good.
Again, she rolls her greatsword again and goes. And slashes again the creature. Now the animal is very wounded. Friedric, you've seen Rhea. She gives a amazing sequence of attacks with her greatsword. What do you do?
Okay. I'm. Okay. I'm going to touch the upper half. Now the one's unconscious.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move.
Yes.
Of my coven, my haven, whatever this will be called. Do I spend any more steps, more feet?
Yes, it's a difficult maneuver. Yeah, it's a difficult moment. Yes.
Okay, so it's 10 and more 20, and I move here.
All right. Thallon is you. You see this creature is sleeping. The other one is very wounded. A good shot could kill it.
Right, but Leslie's down, and I kind of owe him.
Yes.
So I'm going to cure wounds.
John, I'm just going to throw this out there. You could just item interaction, throw a good berry in my mouth. Feed me a good berry and then use your action to attack something, you know?
That doesn't take the action?
No, it's an item interaction, right?
Yeah.
Unless Lucas, wants to
No.
rule,
You're
another
right,
way.
you're right.
Okay.
I'll do that.
But fine, let's go.
You're feedbacking.
Whoa.
Get back.
Man.
He was super feedbacking.
Yes. Now that's what the extreme feedback in moment.
So
Okay.
if you had more movement, you could walk up to that other unconscious creature and kill it, or you could just, kill
shoot the one
attack
that's
them.
alive.
Yeah.
So
Take out the threats.
you get 1 hit point, and I get 1 shot. 24? 7 points?
And you kill. The creature, you give a headshot to the creature fell to the ground. Awyin looks relieved, and the other one who is in the ground is the sleeping hellhound. Awyin is you.
I mean, this hellhound's still there,
He's sleeping.
okay, Thallon has been attacked. You killed
No,
this
I did.
right? Okay. So I am gonna. Oh man, it's sleeping. There's no other ones around. I'm gonna drop my sword, take out my a javelin, which I carry, and I'm gonna try and hit this fucking thing.
It's unconscious. It's kind of prone, so you're gonna have a disadvantage if you try to shoot.
Maybe.
I can't jump over the fence.
You just hold your action or
Reaction
something.
to wave them off.
I'm about to kill this thing.
Yeah, but I'm angry, so I
Okay,
I just
okay.
So
Go ahead.
Actually, try and leave them off.
Awyin is filled with anger and rage and pain, and he just kind of wants to kill these things.
Okay, so y'all.
Don't critically fail.
I
We got a javelin coming our way.
I'm laying down next to it like, oh. You're throwing lawn darts.
One.
You did. It's like a a Monty Python moment, right? Like jaw drops a berry in my mouth. I'm like, oh,
But wait a minute. No one's in combat here. No one's in combat. Right? So I'm not shooting into melee because nothing's moving.
Well, you shoot. What did you? You shot your javelin, right? Is that what? This is what I have done.
No.
Okay, you critically failure. That's the point. So first, you're so stressed that I'm going to roll for a stress check, please, because you.
That is another wisdom save.
Yes. One there. It's 1d4.
Wisdom. Fuck all.
If you win 3 points of stress, right?
Okay.
And as you throw the javelin just fails, but it still touches the hellhound a little bit, enough to wake him up.
Oh, just enough to wake it. It hits the ground and then falls on it.
Critical failure, so the hellhound was just still trying to wake up. This hellhound is dead, so let's play
Leslie gets
now.
to go first, though.
Yeah, Leslie, you see the hellhound waking up. You felt the taste of the good berry in your mouth. It's enough to give you a small feeling of the magic of the good berry is enough to give you a little bit of conscience and heal a little bit. But you see the hellhound in front of you waking up. You're basically waking at the same time.
I use half my movement to stand up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to plunge Imp's kiss into the fucking hellhound's neck. Straight
Go.
roll. Come on.
23.
Oh, you do it, and you kill it. You wake up, the creature wakes up, but you are quicker, and you're much quicker than the creature, and you just drop the knife in the head of the creature. And that is it. You kill the creatures.
Let me give Leslie this cure wounds now.
Yeah, but just Leslie, you fell down, so you're going to. I must ask you first. You lost a point of fatigue, so you have to decrease your number of one level your fatigue.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you stress check.
That's a wisdom save, right?
It's a wisdom save. Yeah. It's wisdom. It's let's say you pass. It's
6 points, Leslie.
You hold on to that.
What's that?
Why don't you hold on to that? We rest a little while. Survey the
We want
land.
to rest
Okay.
here? I don't know whether we want to rest here, do we?
Well,
Well.
I think the horse and rest over them.
You still have. First of all, you are being attacked by these creatures. You're being attacked by these hellhounds.
We can't wait here.
Yeah.
The hell
we're gonna
is-
send-
You still have the smoke from the bodies that you burned around this area, calling a little bit attention.
I'm going to send Kina northward up high to see if there's any more danger approaching.
Lucas, I want to take
Now, Kina,
I want to take a tooth from the
the
hellhound.
hellhounds, okay?
Yeah.
Well, why are you basically grabbing one of the animals and taking out one of the tooth, and you feel the heat of the tooth. It's almost if you took a metal from the oven, right? It's burning, almost burning your hand. And it goes very, very, very far in the sky, and you just see that the grassland, the grass area, some trees, and you see the chapel, this ruined chapel of La Thunder, very far in the horizon. You can do a perception check for Kenneth.
Yep, one moment.
Well, yeah, the bird don't see anything coming close, and the chapel is basically this chapel is basically looks like abandoned.
His passive perception is 16, just FYI.
Oh, see, but the result is enough to at least tell you about the situation of the chapel, right? And that for now there is not any kind of danger coming.
Okay.
But you realize that
We shouldn't stay.
the fire here calls the attention of these animals. It confirms what Rhea told you about the presence of devils and folk creatures in the area, that they are taking control of the place.
So, to the group, do we want to go back to the stronghold and rest?
You see that you have at least 2 hours walking to reach the chapel.
We're not going to walk anywhere. We have horses now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can ride the horses. With the horses, but then to quite quickly, you can decrease half.
I mean, Leslie's in rough shape here.
Yeah, and Rhea is also extremely injured. Right, she almost had her arm ripped apart from her.
Short
She's
rest.
bleeding a lot.
Well, we can make a short rest over the horse, can't we?
What?
Honest question.
Have you ever ridden a horse, Yuri?
Yeah, no.
I have to, like,
Especially with no saddle.
Come on, city boy, you never rode a horse before.
No, I rode horses, but not exactly the way you ride horse.
You're not.
Horse, okay?
Yeah. You went to a park and then your mother put you in the horse.
Was it going around in a circle on a
Farm water.
Yuri, the pony your parents gave you when you were sick doesn't fucking count. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay, I'm sorry then for asking. But okay, let's take a short rest then.
Maybe let's get clear of, let's move away from this place a bit and we'll take a short rest. And Kina can keep watch for us.
Another thing is that all of you want a point of fatigue because of the passage of time, and Leslie won an extra point of fatigue. I think that win a point of fatigue is something that Anthony loves to listen, but you decrease a level of fatigue.
Yippee! I win!
Higher than before. Thank you. Everyone lose a level of fatigue, and Leslie an extra one because of the death saving throws.
A little tired.
Yeah, you're starting to get tired.
Yeah, I'd say we just move a comfortable distance away and take a short rest.
You're still in the woods, you know. You can maybe do a survival check to find a place where you could kind of
How's
rest.
that? 20?
We should just move towards the chapel. Let us
Yeah.
make headway.
You notice that you have Talon noticed that heading toward north, you find a kind of small cave, or very small cave, a place that where you could just enter and find shelter against rain, or it's good for to hide. It's a very small one. Not a cave, it's basically a hole. Maybe an animal could have done that and after that abandoned. So you find a way to do a small short rest, right?
Okay.
So now let's change map.
So you guys get what? You get to use hit dice for recovery? How does the hit dice thing work?
Matt,
First thing, Awyin used lay of hands, right? So you gave how many HP to your friends?
How bad is Leslie?
Pretty bad. He's red.
I mean,
Leslie has.
I'm about a third of where I should be.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I gave Leslie 7 hit points, recognizing that Leslie, who I did not know could do such, somehow bombed my wounds. So there's that. So Leslie, you gain 7 hit points.
And you give anything to your friends or another?
Nope, because
Okay.
I had 1 hit point left, so I had to give. Actually, no, I had 10, but no, I gave them to myself. Leslie gets some. I need to get some. I'm pretty hurt.
So okay, so you find a short way to the. Let's put me all of you guys the place where the hostages could be. It's here in orange, right? You are in the fire here. It's here. It's closed.
So John, hit die. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucas. You can go.
No. You in the map here. Just realized that it's basically 1 hour and a half riding horses. We are in the middle of the middle to the end of the evening, right? So you see if you took too long to take decisions, night is going to arrive.
Okay. So, John, hit die function like this, right? Every level is a hit die. So whenever you take a short rest, you can expend a hit die and roll it to gain hit points back. But you only gain half of your total hit die back on a long rest, right? So if you use 2, you'll regain. You'll always have at least 4, right, in the bank, in case something shitty happens where you have to use them all in a short rest. You know.
I'm confused.
So right now we're at 4 hit die, right? I used 2
I
hit
need to
die.
change that.
I used 2 hit die. Yeah. I used 2 hit die just now. I rolled a 1 and an 8. With Kai's assistance, your assistance, I'm at full HP, so I only need to use 2. Tomorrow, after my long rest, I'll recover those 2. If I were to use 3, I would still only recover 2, so I would have 1 less.
Gotcha.
Okay?
So on a long rest, you recover half of your hit.
Half of your total hit die, yeah, rounded down. So at 5th level, it's the same thing.
Got it.
So, and you can just click the box, like underneath where it says hit dice, underneath hit points. The word hit dice, if you hover over it and click on it, it'll do it on that.
But it doesn't subtract it.
And it doesn't.
For some
No,
reason.
that's all automated. You got to add your own hit points and subtract your own hit die.
Well, I wasted a 9 out of 10. Oh. Okay.
Well, if you didn't need to use it, you didn't need to use it. You know.
No.
But
I didn't. I was just clicking a button.
Testing. Yeah, and forget it. Then you didn't use it.
Doesn't count.
Okay, guys, you are going to pass so much time because, as I said, night is arriving. How much time are going to pass in this shelter found by Thallon?
Well, if it's a short rest puts us into nighttime.
It's 1 to 4 hours you can spend time in a short rest. It lasts to how
What
much.
time of the day is it?
As I said, it's basically very close to dawn. So
Dawn.
it's dawn. Dawn. Sorry, it's very close to dawn. So you
mean
realize that if you pass 1 hour or 2, more than 2 hours, you're going to enter in the night.
It's a Porto Sol. Yeah, so it's dusk. It's dusk.
Yeah, it's dusk. Sunset. Yes.
Yeah.
2 hours
Dawn
before
was
sunset.
morning.
Yeah, we're so.
Sorry, guys. My
It's
English again.
dusk
Fuck
now,
me.
essentially, and sunsets in about 2 hours. It's getting close to dusk.
Yeah, getting close to dusk. Yeah, sorry.
Short
I speak shit. It's dusk. It's noon, and it's getting close to dusk.
Wait, it's noontime now?
No, noon. No, not noon. Yeah, it's
gonna be like
afternoon
5 o'clock
and
or something.
closed.
Okay.
Yes, basically 5 to
How long is a short rest?
1 to 4 hours.
well, Lucas, you said it.
1 hour.
If we're going off the calendars, right, and this month should be like July-ish for us.
Ah.
So like 8
So
o'clock
should-
should probably be more like your dusk time, you know, instead of the 5-ish time. I'm just saying, unless you think we're on a different. We're definitely on the northern hemisphere because I think the equator
Yes.
goes through Cholt, right, or a little bit below Cholt.
Yes. It's north.
What's the tilt of this planet?
Well, it's an orb, you know. There's an equator, so.
And that's I'm not so
I'm just saying.
bounded to reality. Yeah, just bounded to reality, and just for to make things easier. It's, let's say that after 6 p.m. or almost 7 p.m. it's starting to get dark, right? So we are now close.
I mean, not to take away from the possibility that there could be supernatural reasons why it's darker later or earlier,
Mhm.
and you know, shit in the atmosphere for maybe fucking Elturel going into the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, and the point's that I think that there is some kind of explanation. If you find if you're going to research some adequate devices of how is the weather, and maybe a book or something about it, but there must be an explanation. But let's make it closer to our world. This is the northern part of Turil, right? So it's kind of Europe here. It's something close to the Middle Europe here. So yes, it's maybe close to 7 to 8 p.m. to get close to the night, right? So let's realize that you walked for kind of 4 hours to reach this place. You make an investigation, then you were attacked. Now you spent 1 to 2 hours in a short rest in a shelter in the middle of the woods, and now you are getting close to dusk, right? You're going to spend an hour or two to. If you ride to the chapel, you're going to reach it close to the dusk, but not at dusk, right? You still have an hour almost to of daylight.
I could go ahead quickly and scout it out if that would be helpful.
Okay.
If you wanna-
Just for it's 11 p.m. Do anyone need to stop? How are you going? How are you
Well,
about
11
time?
p.m. your time.
Yeah, yeah, I don't. I'm
just
asking
sat with
because
us.
of. I'm asking especially because of Kai, and if I could go
We're in the
further.
future. We're in the future, Lucas. Don't forget. Well, technically, Lucas, I think you're now the person who's the not bad or good, but the limiting factor. Because technically, I'm on school vacation, so I don't.
Oh, okay. It's because I'm also on vacation.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, we're on vacation.
So I.
Yeah.
Well, this is a reasonable place to break anyway, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not going to get through another combat or anything.
Battle or anything like that. Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
any?
I'm asking. Yeah, I'm asking because we can start the next session exactly when you arrive at the chapel, right? That's why. Because the chapel is a little bit going to pass a lot of time. It's not 1 hour or two. Is maybe it's going to take
Right.
some time.
Do we want to reach this chapel at nighttime,
Yeah.
or do we want to wait till the morning?
That's my question. I want to know if we want to reach this
Wait
place.
a minute. Everybody's got dark vision here, right? Everybody's got half of it. Obediently.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
I think
This is the
Fredric's a
half-
human, right?
yeah, this is the
I don't know.
half elf gang, right? So it's
I don't know how you paladins have to do. Like, do you need the light to, whatever, bless the day? How does this work for you?
No, not at all. I'm accustomed to the night. Evildoers don't wait till daytime. I am a watcher.
Then I think we can forge ahead if everybody feels comfortable with that.
Yeah, no problem.
I can help us move. Remembering, where is it? We can move stealth. I can move stealth. Where is it? Shit. This one.
Definitely, well,
Difficult terrain doesn't slow us. Can't become lost. Oh, I'm traveling low and I can move stealthily at a normal pace. Okay. Well, I'll forage for food and water anyway, while we're short resting here. I don't really
Okay.
need a short rest. Just to make sure we're good to go. And then, yeah, if you guys want to head that direction.
okay.
so let's do. Okay, you did a forage. You find water, find more food for you. You spend some time healing yourselves. Even Rhea, I'm going to give to Rhea some hit points. Rhea is in very bad shape. But her with some, let me see. Let's put her with more. She's in very bad shape, but now you are traveling and reaching the area of the chapel. It's in the middle of the woods. You see a kind of an open area in the middle of the trees.
I'd like to perceive the shit out of this area, if possible.
Is it dark yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, you're going to just approach. What are you going to do? Thallon is doing. You are all in your horses. Okay.
There's
Go to this place.
another +2 on that. Not a great roll anyway.
Let's.
Oh, I have a thing for that.
You realize that close to the. Let's put this. You're traveling across the trees, and then you see far the chapel, It's not in an elevated area. It's in the same plane of your were. The chapel is small. It's not a huge chapel. It's maybe for 20, 30 people maximum, right? And it's kind of ruined, but not as ruined as the fort was. The structure is still on. The windows are closed by inside with wood or some kind of wooden structures, right?
As soon as we can see
to the chapels, close to the chapel, you see directly no one, right? You let me put you now in the chapel, right?
Well, let's tie up the horses a little further away.
Yeah.
As soon as we can kind of see the chapel, let's tie up the horses so they're in a safe distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
You maybe yeah, okay, 1,000 yards. You just put the horses. You get the horses close to some trees, okay, and then you go and walk by foot close to the.
In a stealthy manner.
Yes, you go very stealthily among the trees, and then you realize what you see. This small chapel. It's, let's see, 20, 15 feet high. Simple chapel, stone walls. The only thing that is peculiar for you is a small statue and a kind of fount here. But you see no one in this chapel. You see no one surrounding. You don't see any kind of people guarding the area, right? Kinad also didn't realize that.
Yeah, he's up and looking around.
Yes, he didn't realize that. There's guarding or someone. You just see some windows and they are blocked by some wooden structures. So what are you gonna do? You want to break the chapel? What do you want to do? You just see a small entrance here, a gate. The main entrance is here. Is a gate, iron gate, and then it's closed. A double iron gate, right? Double iron door.
Leslie just wants
Leslie, can you case it and then report back to us?
Sure. Leslie's gonna go around back and make sure there isn't like a back entrance or.
You don't see any back entrances. You just see the windows and they are closed with some wooden
We don't
structures.
see any smoke coming out of anywhere?
No
Or
smoke.
light peeking out of anything?
No. Just the main entrance, this iron double door with the symbol of the thunder and gold, but the gate is you see that it's a little bit the time passes, so it's marked with the time passing here.
All right, I'm gonna check to see if the door has any traps or anything, Lucas.
Go for a perception check.
Looks good.
What you notice is that you don't see any visible traps in the area of the lockpick or in the floor. You just notice that it's locked and just it. In the door, precisely the door, there's no signs of traps, but they are locked.
Okay.
Do we
They are
see
heavy.
do we see any of those horse tracks?
Do a perception check.
Perception or survival?
For two actions, you
actually, yeah.
survival, yes, sir.
But either way, it's going to be this. Jeez.
Yeah, you don't see
Yeah.
sign of the horses of the hooves because you don't see it. You're not paying so much attention to these details now. But looks like that they travel towards this direction.
I look over at the group and I point down at the door and I shrug my shoulders.
Where's the door?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's like it's okay. I'm going to I can't stealth. I look at everyone and I sort of turn my head, I shake my head and I move towards Leslie.
When he starts moving, I give him the
I mean, I'm going to attempt to do it stealthily, but that certainly isn't my forte.
So do a stealth check for me, please.
Considering my
Yeah.
But when I do this, as I'm approaching, like as I start getting close, I do this. Divine sense. So, like I essentially immediately, during this turn, I initiate it. I pray under my breath, and so I should be starting to get sensing things inside here. If there's anything in there.
But you are with the divines. You trying to felt something, but you felt nothing.
Okay.
The signs of the hooves and everything had all of you towards this direction, but you felt nothing.
Okay.
You have this. You have you have outside. You have a statue and you have a kind of font here.
What is that statue?
Okay. You have a kind of a statue of an angelic figure around here. This statue is of an angelic kind of angel or something. It's broken because I'm past it. It's like old.
So it wasn't like recent damage. It wasn't like vandalized. That's erosion and shit like that did that.
Yeah, but you didn't look at the statue closer. Or at least I didn't saw anyone trying to do it.
Yeah, you're seeing it from afar.
Yeah, it's visible. It's very visible.
Somebody go check that out.
Okay, I think that's my.
I'll cover you.
Thank you. Damn it. Okay. I go over there.
Okay.
And I can investigate what happens in this place. With this.
So make an investigation.
Woo!
Okay. Well, you start to pay attention to this statue. It's time passing. Some part of the arm broke, but you see very closely to the feet of the statue. A kind of text. It's marked with the cuts of probably a dagger if someone tried to erase the written part. But you can understand what is written. It's written in common tongue. it's written that the light of the thunder never abandoned this kingdom. You can see it. You can see it written here.
Then I turn to Talon. I point my finger to you, and you hear in your mind I'm explaining this.
Who's the light of who? What?
La Thunder.
Thunder.
Who's that?
It's the god of morning, I think.
Oh, I actually
It's
rolled really well on the religion.
Yeah, it's a very powerful god of the pantheon, the Ferunian pantheon. So La Thunder is kind of the god. It's linked to life, to burning, to the birth of new things. So it's a god, a good god, right? A god that a lot of people pray for him. So looks
Is he
like
part of like that that Trinity too? Isn't it like Lathander and Torm and like another god?
Yes.
There's like three of them that
it's
are linked.
Thunder, God, Form, Helm. It's
Yeah,
Helm is
that's
the
it.
god of protectors, the god of the guardians.
Yeah, it's a metal glove on the left hand with a 9 in the middle.
Yeah. It's a good aligned god.
And follow.
Yep.
I also, in your mind, you're gonna hear me saying that the Thunder is also the god that was in the teleportation circle in the fortress.
Yes.
I'm reminding you that.
It's the same god. It's the same one.
And then I just sneak back.
But did you just read the message and then you talked telepathically with Thallon?
I use a message.
You cast message. Okay. And then you return it. You have this phrase written in the feet of the statue.
Well, you guys think we need to go inside?
Probably.
Want me to lock it?
Yes.
Should I?
I'm going to speak this message for the others. I'm going to say this to the others. Yuri.
Oh, so should I excuse myself? That's it.
No, I just need to know if you're going to share this information about the statue with Awyin and Laz and Raya.
Oh, if there's time, yes, I'm gonna send to them too using message. And when I get close to Talon, I'm gonna say verbally to Raya.
She said, she looks to you and say, strange. Or not, I don't know. I don't know what to think. And we realize that she's a kind of injured. She's not in a bad shape. So, Awyin and Laz, you know this information. What do you do? You're going to try to lock picking? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I just did
Give
my
her a
lock
good
picker.
berry.
Okay. Staying 14, you didn't succeed. Let me see. Yeah, you didn't succeed. But let's say I'm going to allow you to succeed, but you spend a lot of time trying to open it and you win a point of stress doing this.
Okay.
You spend a lot of effort sweating and you open thinking that it would break your thieves' tools, but you open it and you do a kind of noise when you open it. Okay, guys, what do you...
We need bigger maps. Thallon wants to be like, 60 yards down range of that door.
Straight that way.
Okay, we don't need to open here. You can, let's say you're here, but let's say you are 16 feet. Okay?
60. But yeah,
You don't need
hiding in a
exactly.
tree or something.
Okay, you find a tree back. Let's say
Lucas,
that this is possible.
does the door open in or out?
And
Well, fire
no,
code would say out.
open out. You just push, pull, push.
There's no fire codes in Faerun.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the door behind me, and I'm just gonna open it. You know what I mean? Like
It's another
staying
architecture.
staying behind the door as I open it.
Okay, and I come around, sword and shield in hand, having bonus action cast. Oh no, I can't. I have no more spell slots. I just come in,
Ray and Frederick.
shield up.
Okay. And then
Frederick, send your bird in.
Okay. Fly, Camille.
Fred. Well,
No, no.
Awyin is just entering. What are you're just entering.
I entered. I said he opens the door. Leslie opens the door, stays behind it, using it as a shield, and I come in.
Okay, so just we do something. Just wait a minute.
That's fine. I come in. I'm saying I'm coming in.
Okay.
Sword, shield out, sword in hand.
Okay. Okay.
We saw that.
I know.
Is that the Tarask? Oh.
17. You are surprised by two thugs with arrows in hand.
All right. Well, so be it.
Okay, let's roll for initiative and we start the combat next session.
All right.
Okay.
So let's start rolling for initiative. Okay, I will roll it. I'm going to go for
Amazing.
if you want to roll for the guys here. Look for this other one. The other one. Let's roll for this guy here. 14. This one is also okay.
That's better.
All right. So initiatives rolls were done. We just set up the guys here. 14.
I'm not in there.
10. Okay.
I'm not in the turn order.
You're not in the turn order? Let me
I
see.
did click on my thing, and when I rolled initiative, I don't know why it didn't go
Why? Oh, it's strange. Which one you're 21.
21.
21.
21.16.
6. Okay, now it's there. And so, yes. You are the first one. Okay, Thallon, Lassie, one of the thugs, Awyin, the other thug, Friedric, but Awyin and Camille, they were surprised. They surprised Thallon either. Lassie, they took 2 good stealth checks. And that's it. So let we start.
That one didn't perceive him either.
No, because that's why they did it public. One of them take 21 and the other 17. So
Yeah.
they passed the opposite perceptions. So
Yeah.
yes. Next session it starts with the thugs. Surprise it. Everyone.
Yeah, so they do a surprise roll and then we go.
Yeah. They basically your first rolls you're not going to do anything. Only the thugs are going to do, and then
Yep.
and then
So,
we start.
yeah. But you still have to go through the turn order, right, Lucas? Because that'll
Yeah, I know.
determine depending on who goes when, if somebody has advantage or disadvantage on them. You know, or can use reactions and whatnot. So
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm not going just to jump people. Thallon, you can do actions or reactions. Lazy, and then the thug, then Awyin, and then another thug if he's not attacking. Friedric, and then the other thug surprised it. The fourth thug didn't attack, and then Camille. Okay. Okay, it's done. Oh, I forgot to roll for Raiden.
Did she come over to the door yet? She's just standing over there by herself.
No, sorry, she was close to Lazy. So what's the result for Ray? Oh no, it's 11. So Ray is right after Friedric. Okay.
Okay.
Initiative order set up. I set up the initiative order. Last session we start the count.
All right, all good.
Have a good one. Have a good holiday, everybody.
yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
That's it.
Thank you guys for the playing.
Yeah, great session, Lucas.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Be good, peeps. Enjoy your holiday weekend.
Yeah.